So the creature that was searching you guys made from your knowledge checks is something known as a veiled master. It's a type of aboleth, and the light's actually emanating from the tips of its tentacles. Its ability to
Mhm.
actually consume memories is one of its base abilities, and that ability is an EX, and it is mind affecting.
Okay, thanks.
Uh, I think you made the knowledge check on the veiled master, and I think the somebody else did too. Made one knowledge check on it.
I know I did.
Yeah, you
Are you
got you.
sure, Al?
Uh, I'm looking on the chart
I
right
know.
now. I'm
I
going
know
through
it
the.
wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't Empress. Kitty did. She got a crit.
What?
Um, both of you,
What?
Azik and Kitty, both get to do a straight knowledge check. This will be done by a int check, and all you need to do is get a 20 on an int. Just go to your ability scores on your intelligence, roll a die 20, see if you get it. This is just pure memory. If you have an ability that actually does give you a ability to recall things like a photographic memory or things like that, this would be a point you could use that and not do a roll. But I don't think you or Azik have that. Okay. So Azik gets it. Oh, damn. Nice test there, bud. Very nice.
I added two by mistake. I already see it's added by equipment, so -2. It's lower
Oh,
than
that's
this.
fine. No, no, that still made it. You only needed you got high enough because you already rolled a 17. That helps. Um, Everybody has a shared vision of yourselves being inside of a necrotic vat. Inside that necrotic vat, during the time that you lost, you saw an undead creature. It looked like a death sphere, which is an undead beholder, float by. The unique thing about it is when it was analyzing or doing something to you while you were inside this necrotic tube, it had two eye stalks that were constantly focused on you. They had a unique light. The light in the middle of their eye stalk that came from the edge, the eyeball itself, looked like a shimmering S that spun in on itself multiple times, whipping back and forth. A very unique pattern you have never seen anywhere else before until today at the end of the stalks on that Veiled Master.
Oh, what
Okay,
does that mean?
good question. What does that mean? Why would it have an eye stalk or tentacle that resembles an eye stalk to something else? But those that made their knowledge checks against the Veil Master know that they can appear as anything they want to. They have a quick ability of shape change that they use at will.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that actually.
So they could appear as anything they want to, maybe even an undead beholder.
But would they keep the tentacle?
Well, it's known that a Veil Master consumes memories. It actually enhances itself by eating parts of you. Your memories become its experiences. So it's stealing skill. Okay, so at this turn, it's Gwendolyn's turn. This creature got moved to the wrong footage. I got to do that. I'm going to unpause the game now. Uh, well, for some reason, my monster's not moving. I
Well,
might
that's
need,
too bad.
yeah, I got to reload. I was doing a bunch of stuff before the game, so unfortunately, DM's got to reload. That's not cool. It's probably because I run two sessions at the same time on the same computer.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
I
be able
dual
to.
box it so I have a player's view, so I'm aware of what's going on from a player's perspective. So because I have all these tools. I mean, you guys' bar's got 3 items on the left-hand side and maybe a list of 7. I have 9 on the side, and each one goes almost to the bottom of the player's list. So
Boo.
it's just all the DM tools. Yeah. Here we go.
You
Back
need
in.
to rotate the screen for that.
That's why I run 3 monitors. 3 monitors and 2 video cards. Okay, there we are. Now I can control him, I believe. Yeah, all right, there he is. And he's at negative 100. Okay, that showed up right because he's at the same level. Because for some reason I had him at like 50, and he was like 50 feet away from Gwendolyn. And I'm like, no, that's not the case because that way she can attack him because she didn't do her shit again.
Oh, he got big, or she got big fast.
Yeah. Kisses. She hit, gave him 100 points of damage. See if she drops him. She get no save to that. Yeah, she made him die. So he is now dead. Big blood splat.
Just checking that's the Mother of Oblivion, is it?
Yes, she just destroyed it on her
Great.
attack. So that will also stop the time warping field that was affecting others as well. So that has ended. And that's her turn. She's going to try to rise back up. She wants to be with you guys, so she can do her move up. She can do a 50 up. So that is her move. No, not negative 150.
Going deeper. Oh my god.
I know, it's like going down. There we go. She's at 50. Cool. All right. Blood is floating in the
She's,
water.
yeah.
Now,
She's
where
sort
is
of
this
saying, I've done my job, you
tablet
guys
thing?
get on with yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, she's done with her turn.
Tablet is to the west of you, Darmus. Maybe 10
What?
spaces. 10
I don't.
squares to the west of you.
It's the flashlight. It's at the base of the flashlight. Your
I
size,
don't see that.
your depth inside this environment, actually, because Darmish, you're at 110 feet down. I think Azik brought you back up to his level. He is at 20 because he stopped your full fall. So I will put
I
you
cannot.
up 90.
Like my character's got half the screen cut off. Does that make
Uh,
sense? I can see Gwendolyn.
your
I can see
vision,
everybody. I can see.
your vision.
I can
Don't
see
forget,
my.
don't forget to hold down
I
shift and
can't.
use it.
I am, but I can't move it, and the top half of my character and everything above it is gone. I see Sorrel. I see.
That help?
Oh, it's not. How
You
did you? Well,
what
I
this
want
is
mine moved.
okay. What this is I don't know why you're not moving, but you hold down shift and you can use your number or your arrow keys on your keyboard,
Hmm.
and it will change your vision. Like this is to the left and to the right, and there you go.
Mine is not changing.
And then I'll change it back so you can see the other side. Uh, there you go. Shows you in red every
Cool.
once in a while at a high ping. So
Oh, great.
there you go. It's all right. That's nothing you can do about it. Welcome to MediaCom. If you ever need to, you can get away from your character by actually going away like somewhere outside where the characters are at and dragging your mouse to make a square. It releases you from your character and then lets you see the entire environment, or at least a grade version of it, what you've already seen before. So, Azik,
Can I
it's your
have my
turn.
time back? Can I have my
Oh, it's
time back?
way over there. Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna, since apparition is playing on my turn, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna move it directly to the sphere. I got a lot of movement.
Okay,
I'm
it's at
gonna
negative.
drop an,
Okay.
I'm gonna rise or drop depending on where sphere
Yeah.
is.
Okay. You've gone down to negative 100 feet.
Okay, and I'll do that cosmic thing. That's pretty much it for me.
Okay.
I'll link the spell I'm using. There. And I'll spend 2 more
What,
power
Thomas?
points. So I'll be spending a little bit more, but I want to have a bonus you mentioned.
Okay. So you have an insight bonus equal to your manifester to any single attack, combat, maneuver check, opposed ability skill check, or saving throw.
It's
Okay.
same as that thing Sorrel can cost.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Moment of prescience. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that. You do the cast. You do the move. You're done. Next round.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Got to go back. It's Empress's turn. Empress. I'm going to do. Let's see, where am I at? She's 20 feet. You're still in my range, so she can do a burst.
I just lost all my power points. 0 out of 0.
Okay.
My maximum is off.
Yeah. Something change. Let me look at your character real quick. You should have how many?
Uh,
Let
that's a good question.
me look at your copy. You should have 262. I'm just going to copy the copy I
But
had
I don't
over.
know the maximum. Are
Yeah.
you asking about maximum?
No.
Oh, I should have 247 because I used 15, right? Oh,
I
sorry,
created a
14.
second one. Let me go into your features. See, I think
Okay.
this is where you built this at. Okay. I'm going to delete the old one.
Mhm.
There you go.
But I still got a problem with maximum.
Yeah, because what we'll need to do is put that in your description. Your maximum's how many?
That's a problem. I think like 430 something.
Okay, we'll go to 432.
I'll check it.
Yeah, and this one only had you at 262 left for right now until you rest.
Out of 0. I don't know how 0 got there.
I don't
I
either.
had 400 something.
Yeah, I don't know either. It could have been a conversion problem.
Just put 300 so I can note the current value and we'll correct it to another value later on.
There you go.
Thanks.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, that's it. And we might see more of these arise. That's kind of why I let everybody know a week and a half ago that we did the conversion. It got over. If you find little snafus like this in your character, we'll work through them live as we can. Otherwise, if they're a big one, we're just going to have to table it and find a workaround and then keep going. Empress did a heal on everybody. No, let me get that done here. Bingo. See if that works. Well, it broke her healing too. Okay, so I'll just go the old-fashioned way because she can only do half what she can normally do. So she'll do 2, 3, 4. Darmus, you get back 22 hit points. Same for Kitty and Sorrel. You guys are within area. You also get the +4 to your weapon for outsiders for the next 4 rounds because that's her elemental channeling.
Does it stack on top of everything else?
It is a sacred bonus as long as it's not sacred.
How many do we get back?
22 hit points.
Okay.
There you go. And I gotta turn off panning. It's very annoying. Pan to speaker. There we go. Cool. Off.
Yes, that's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, and I wish it would keep. I'd like to see them actually make these settings more permanent, but I think they'd have to enable a cookie, which is not a good thing. Okay.
I like cookies. What's wrong with you?
Not those kind of cookies. Okay, Empress is done from the south. Going towards Runehide. You killed my brother, my mate. And it's going to attack Runehide.
Sorry, I had my secondary mute active. Is it attacking from behind me?
It's attacking from about 20 away. Not behind, though.
20 away?
Yep.
Okay, understood.
And it looks like, let's see, did any of my attacks go off? Okay, there we go. Now they finally came through. The first one did go through. 38 hit your armor class?
Oh, hell yeah. It all should be hitting my armor class.
Okay, you took a whopping 21 damage, and I need you to make a save versus poison. Fort save.
Alrighty. And is that 21 taking my DR of /5 into account?
No, it is not.
Beautiful. Let me do some quick maths. Still booting up on my end.
Oh, easy made saving throw. Easy made. Okay. That's that creature's turn. On to the next. Kitty LeBang!
Let's cast a spell. Let's go. Where's it at? Let's cast displacement.
Good call. All right, now you have a 50% miss chance. Everybody watches Kitty begin to shimmer and shake. She's doing the shimmer shaking. Are you moving?
I don't see anything because the screen isn't doing its facey thing.
If you scroll your mouse out, it'll make it a little bit bigger for you.
See, I'm only getting like
half the screen. Yeah, it's your view range.
Why can't I look down? Well, I don't see anything else, so yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Kitty is done. Sorrel.
Through the link, I'm going to ask Gwendolyn if we should keep up with her or...
I believe there could be something we're seeking in the sphere, much like the others. I would suggest keeping up with where Azic's at. But I do not know. This is something arcane, and I am not that familiar with the arcane.
Okay.
So at that, what are you doing?
Where is Isaac at?
He is way down here. He's 100 feet down almost.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it makes you guys so small it's really hard to see them, but that's the perception.
Who's small? You're small.
I think it does at least show the other players' depths. So if you see a couple little negative 100-foot markers down by the sphere, that's Azik, even though you can't see their character. Yes, and the music still plays.
In that case, I'm gonna... Can I double move underwater, or...?
If you have freedom of movement, otherwise you're half move.
Oh, half move. All right.
Okay.
I'll back up.
Okay.
Ah.
You could always test your dimensional sliding. You never know which plane you're on.
Yeah. Well, no. All right. I'll move there. That'll be my turn.
Okie dokie.
Oh, hello, big guy.
Gojin, what are you doing?
Go towards the sphere.
Okay, half move unless you have something that gives you freedom of movement.
No, so that would make me move
10.
20.
Well, yeah, move would be 20. And as you guys go towards the sphere, it will automatically adjust your elevation. There you go. That quick can you drop. Alrighty. Jolie.
Ooh, another monster appeared, huh?
Yeah, as you get closer to their level, you'll see them slowly arise because you're closer to their depth level, so their icon actually gets big enough you can see, unless you notice the little 100-foot markers or negative this and that. So I can't hear you, Jolie. Are you on mute?
Must be.
Yeah, I can't hear Damien. I see he's in chat, but I don't see him having himself as muted. This last update of Discord was not really a nice one because I can't actually see when you guys mute yourself anymore. They kind of remove that feature. I'll type it in here. Oh, his ping's at like 1100. I don't know why his ping's so high. Everybody else seems to be kind of low. I'm watching to see what ASIC's is too, to see if it's something continental.
What?
Yeah.
What do I see?
I see Jolie's at like 11,000.
Mm,
And I'm looking to see what yours is at because I know, yeah, yours is a little high.
134.
Yeah, that's all yours is at. So, oh no, Jolie's just dropped down to 134. Maybe he stepped away.
Oh, he can maybe join on mobile if he can hear us.
No, he just left Discord.
Oh, did he? Okay, we'll give him a chance to log back in.
I mean, now I figure out why it's awfully quiet.
I know it was kind of like me returning for a moment. Me returning to my Baldur's Gate game, and I went to make a decision, and I didn't hear any. Ooh, I wonder what this does. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I get a full conversation. This is nice.
Fuck you, man.
Hey, all you gotta do is tell me I'm wrong and I'm lying, man. That's all you gotta do.
I can't.
What's this do? It's shit. No, don't.
Tim's trying to sync the paladin with the voice because you can mark in the chat like
Oh,
which
yes.
option you think.
I got to play a paladin for 2 hours before that boy made me fall. I'm like, hey, I'm a paladin of nature's oath. Please don't kill the baby owlbear cub. Tim charges it. Boom. Like, oh no. And as soon as we get done with that battle, this Death Knight appears and he's like, you have fallen from your order. I'm like, fuck. Just fuck.
We had to question to get
Yes.
money to put him back in.
1,000 gold in a game that gives you daggers to sell for 8. I saved up to get 1,000 gold. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So we are
Yeah,
the
All right.
that out.
we're the barrel gang.
Oh,
Figured out
are you back, Jolie?
King barrel.
Oh, he's gone again.
Nope.
Okay, we'll give him a couple minutes, guys. We can take 5. Let him fix it. So it just seems like a technical problem. So
That old bear looks much too tough. I'm gonna take this baby one.
yes, that's exactly what he said. That one's too big. It flew.
That thing was ugly.
There's
That. There's
Oh,
more
cute
my
one
size.
over here.
Oh my God! I'm
Yeah,
gonna kill it.
pick
I'm gonna kill the cuddly
on
one.
things your own size. I was being nice. I was picking on things my own size.
There you go. I'm gonna kill the cuddly one. That just blew me away. I'm like, no, don't. It wouldn't have been so
Hey,
bad if my son hadn't
look
done
at
it
me.
to me literally 3 days earlier. And he's like, oh no, we're not gonna take these Teflings holding on to one of our Githyanki party members. Screw him, Dad. Fireball. I'm like, wait, we gotta talk to him. I'm a paladin, man. I know fire first. He says, we got this. Boom. Oh my gosh. I was like, okay.
Hey, that owlbear cub looked at me funny, like, you want some of this? Yeah,
There you
yeah, I
go.
do.
There you go. Uh,
It's wild to hear that they programmed in falling. I didn't expect that.
oh yeah. Oh, I love throwing things off of cliffs. That boss too hard. Get him lined up with the cliff with your strong guy. It's like, I don't care what gear you're running, punt. I hope you got something that makes you fly or feather fall, because this is gonna suck, bitch. I'm just saying.
Dug way down there. That stuck if you fell off.
Oh
Boss Goblin Gut has been killed by Chasm.
yeah. Okay,
No,
Jolie's restarting.
I meant falling from grace. I was kind of surprised to hear that it's so easy to do that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it's since shove's part of your move action, as long as you got move left, you can do it, which is kind of nice. I do it all the time in that game just because I got a couple casters that put up cloud of blades. So I purposely fighter takes 2 swings, still has move left over, and goes, guess what? I'm pushing you into the wizard's cloud.
Yeah, that half orc likes to jump and shove.
Oh yeah. Oh mine. Oh, and mine also
Yeah.
likes, since you like to run in and talk, I carry those barrels of Fey wine and then smoke powder. So he's talking to the bad guy, and I'm strategically planting bombs. Yes.
Then we break off the conversation, back away, and one shot.
Massive explosions.
Go
Blew
pick up the
that
loot.
dude back in his chair. That was awesome, man.
Blew those Zentarium chicks to
Oh, God.
pieces.
That was
And
Out the
my
freaking.
door. It's
dust.
Yes, it was.
like, oh my god! I just blew everything to pieces, including the door. Let's just
Oh,
walk
Can
in and grab
anyone
their
hear
loot.
me?
yes, we can hear you now. Awesome. Awesome.
No, not at all.
Okay, we can get back started.
Cool.
Sorry about that. Welcome to technology, right? It is your turn.
Okay. Where's the aboleth wannabe?
He is right here.
Do you see that far?
Sorry. I've got to get back into.
He is. Oh, I'm
Second,
sorry. I will give
yeah.
you. I will give you footage. He is from
Yeah, I've just
you
got to start
50
another one.
feet. Okay, yeah, he's 50 feet above you and roughly 65, so about 165 feet away, roughly.
What exactly is he doing?
Looking at your group, so far all he has done is kind of like scanned the area around you guys. Kind of done a full kind of search thing. That's all he's done. He hasn't actually casted any spells your direction or done anything.
Okay.
He is within your vision, so since you're rebooting, I will make a perception check for you.
No problem.
I will do that only if you want to spend the round doing a perception to see what's on his persona. Because he is wearing things. He's not a naked aboleth swimming. So.
Yeah. I mean, we've got haste up anyway, haven't we? So I can
Yep.
move a bit further down if need be. So I'll take the round and see what the guy's rocking.
Okay, I will turn around and roll that for you so it posts. Perception while you're booting. You rolled a fumble, but you still got a good enough roll to see something on him. You notice that a unique thing is most aboleths are always covered in or floating in this mesmeric cloud of slime. Okay, it is common of all aboleths to have that slime around them. What's different about this one is this one actually has what looks like hexagonal plates floating in its mesmeric cloud around it. They're tethered by what looks like mithril chains to piercings on its body. But these plates seem to have all types of weird energies flowing over them. That gives you the ability to also make a knowledge arcane. I will do that real quick too.
Okay.
You critted that, got good enough to know. You had read about these while you did some time in Vigil. One of the things you caught up on history-wise is that there was an adventuring group that went against a bunch of creatures that were or a bunch of drow that were trying to destroy all of Quionen, an elven place not far from where you were at. And what they did is they found ancient aboleth technology known as rune plates. These rune plates were supposed to have been powered by some deep, dark energy within the world that wasn't specified. But you guys have learned enough to know that is called geomanic power. They are power more that actually its byproduct is creating ley lines, which are one of the powerful sources of magic. He's got 5 of these plates. They do seem to be powered up, and they seem to be floating him kind of like a skirt in a sense, because they orbit around him on these kind of floating now, not pulling themselves out of the piercings that they're attached to, but they kind of make like a wall around him, and each one's pulsating a different energy and has a different symbol on it. If you had a few minutes to study it, you might be able to discern what power he's gaining from those runes, but it would take either arcane sight up, detect magic, and several rounds of analyzation on it. Regardless to say, the book you read that pointed out about these runic plates that these heroes came across, one of these runic plates that they had to destroy created a 50-mile area of effect energy pulse that actually went to a device that was a mile above it that actually was pulling at a star or an asteroid to try to pull it towards the planet and cause a second event where a asteroid hits the planet at a specific spot. Because the Aboleths had machines like that. In fact, the entire region that's known as Absalon was created due to the fact that at that location there used to be an ancient Azadi city of these like human god-like people that Erodin was portion of, and they were destroyed by an asteroid that was pulled from the heavens by the Aboleths. That technology still exists, and a city called Riddleport actually still has the aiming mechanism. It's called the Glyph Archway. Yep, it's a Glyph Archway that covers an entire bay. It is massive. So this guy seems to be a throwback from that period, possibly. What that means is, and I'll kind of wrap this back around, is this isn't a Veiled Master Aboleth that you would know of as a Veiled Master. This could be an Aboleth from Erodin's time, which means he's near godlike in his abilities. He could easily be top tier in multiple magical using classes. And by him carrying those rune plates, it seems like he might be. So he might be a talk first instead of shoot first, because you don't want to know what's going to be shot back from him. Possibly. Just saying. So there you go.
I just don't like his attitude.
And now with the haste up, what would you like to do for your next action?
I'm going to go further down towards Azek. While I'm doing, I'll tell them all about this.
Okay.
Tell them how I don't like sushi. So we don't have to cut this guy up. maybe.
We don't
But
want him to
I'll
boil the water
reiterate
for the
everything.
rice.
Oh yeah, I've got a fireball spell somewhere.
There you go. With your move, you can easily make it down that full extra, I guess, about 100 feet. Is that what you're doing? Going right next to?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I'll turn. Once you've taken me down there, I should be able to turn myself back to keep an eye on the aboleth, or at least the direction I knew it was.
Okay. Sounds good.
Uh,
And I think that's your turn, unless there's another action you want to take. You did a move, and you did an action, but you have you could use the extra. Well, the extra move wasn't really needed because of your movement rate.
I'm going to also, because I don't think I've put it up yet, I'm going to put up Diamond Soul.
Yes, you did last game. And what we'll do is I'll go into
Let me
your
just check.
character and yeah,
Right.
just click on your ability. That way it posts. That way we don't forget. And I'm kind of asking it for everybody. If you use one of your class features or abilities, just click it. It posts to chat. That's cool. It keeps a mental note for all of us so that we can go back and reread the log and see what we did last session. And then once we
Yeah.
transfer out of an area to a new area, I'll keep those things, but I'm going to clean up the log so that it doesn't get too heavy because we load that log every time we jump into the game. So eventually at some point I'll archive it and then we'll start fresh again. Okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I usually keep it on my. That's why I've got so many buffs, because it's just as much there to remind me what
Oh yeah.
actually still going on rather than. But yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Sorry, go on.
Oh, and I was going to say on a side note, everybody too, there's changes coming to the system to where it will start ticking off our buffs by the time you have. So when you click it and put it in there, if it says it has a time limit based off your level, that's already coming in one of the next patches to where it will actually start ticking off your buff. And your buff will turn around and post to the chat that it's getting down to its last few rounds to let you know.
Okay. So, do I still have a standard action left?
Yes, you do. That's what I was saying.
Okay, I'm going to use that for placebo effect.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't have a what's name on it.
You can just type it in there too. Just placebo effect or whatever.
Okay.
You do that.
Yeah. I'm basically keeping an eye on Monsieur Trout features upstairs.
Okay.
But I'm going down to the orb thingamajig.
Okay. Tuna Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What am I doing? All he does is activate his plates as you see a glowing shield begin to orbit around him. He doesn't do anything else. He's just watching.
Isn't that voyeurism?
Kinda, sorta.
Okay. Pervert.
Runehide, your turn.
To be fair, he's an aboleth. An aboleth. He's probably a pervert anyway. They're all
yeah, they
weird
are.
like that.
Yeah. And then some.
Yeah.
Right up there with
Stuff is
Ithalids.
they love it. Yeah, they're
They
all
rate-
weird.
We're all about.
They rate right up there with the Ithilid. In fact, I read a couple of articles back in the old Dragon magazine that they are debating if the Aboleth was created by the Ithilid or the Ithilid actually created the Aboleth, or the Aboleths created the Ithilid to be a slave race. They didn't have to continuously infuse with other abilities to exist in the environments they exist in.
I do sort of have a question along those lines, because I can't remember whether it was the aboleth or the litholids were the ones that came from space and landed. I think it was the litholids.
It is mind flayers, the Ithilids.
Yeah.
They use they use spawn ships and astral skimmers. Yep.
I just bought the Spelljammer, what's her name, and I thought, oh, the squid skip, I remember that. That's so
Oh yeah,
cool.
we played that.
Yeah.
That was actually a 3-year campaign, Tim, Brian.
Spelljam? Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one where he played. Tim actually played a Gizare.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
Wizard.
Gizare wizard got to what 25th level something. Okay, Runehide's
I
turn.
capped out at 17. I
Is
couldn't go any
this
higher.
I'm not sure how to say his name, so I'm just going to ping him. Is he still about 40 feet away?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. In that case, I'm going to move to 15 feet away.
Ooh. Okay. That does not provoke from me.
It does not?
No.
Fuck yeah. I'm not quite sure how to make myself go down a level, so I'm just going to move over the top. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, and it'll automatically change your altitude when you travel around in that area.
Okay. Hell yeah. And I'm going to do a raging vital strike on him.
Okay.
And I will be using the Constitution to damage on that.
Alrighty.
So I'll drop that by 4.
Oh, I forgot to do my thing.
And is he a spellcaster at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Beautiful. So that should be 2d8. And then that's times 4.
Oh, he's destroyed. Another blood splat in the water.
Beautiful.
Bubbles floating. Bubbles floating. Okay. You still were under the effects of the haste as well. Do you want to move or take another action to do something else?
Is there any rune plates floating nearby that
No, they're orbiting the aboleth that's up to the north. He has them chained to himself. And the rune plates, for everybody's description, are hexagonal and they're about 18 inches in diameter. And there is a single symbol that seems to change its positioning on the plate, but there's only one symbol on that plate. For composition, for anybody who saw them, like Jolie, who talked about them in his thing, they're made of andamite and mithril. It is a composite of those two materials, which, by anything that anybody else has done, is not possible. Can't mix andamite and mithril in metals.
Okay.
Not with an attitude like that.
I was wondering specifically about the cracked and broken ones that are over kind of like where we started off at.
Yep, you guys picked up 4 of those so far. You could go for another one. It's diving down another 100 feet.
Wait, I picked up 12.
Oh, 12. 12 pieces. Yes, 12 pieces.
12 pieces, yeah.
I also have a handful in my inventory. I got 3.
Okay. Yeah, you can grab a couple more.
Hell yeah. I will go about that.
Okay. Just roll. Yep, there you go. You got it.
Fuck.
Okay. That's your turn. Now, on to... she is not scared, so I'll pass by. I'm going to keep her turn in the order in case something that happens that makes her afraid. So everybody knows in this version, and this is one of the reasons I wanted to do this. In this version, there's actually a template for the age categories. I did post those. So if for any reason this thing gets scared and ages you anywhere to 40 years, depending on your race type, you will gain templates that equal your age and the effects that they do to your character at those ages. Some of them do dramatic things. If you get to vulnerable, you're going to get like -8s to your strength and constitution, stuff like that. These are big whammies for being old. So, and currently the game doesn't have an easy way to undo aging. So she's done. Darmus.
Sorry, what range is the aging effect? Because we've already had
When
what's names with
when
before,
she
haven't we?
does her rage, or when she does her scream, I'm afraid it's about an 80-foot diameter sphere around her.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's fucking massive when she gets afraid, and she screams, "I'm scared." That's what she screams. Okay. Anything you're doing,
It's
Darmus?
paused, so I can.
Oh,
I'm trying to move, but it's paused.
there you go.
There we
Sorry.
go.
Time is starting.
Got a haste. So I can go.
And I'll keep pausing it when I talk to not burn your guys' turns.
25 is 50. I can go there with haste.
Okay. You hear the music kick in and start getting louder?
It's coming through my speakers.
Yep. If you guys do need to turn it down, you have a musical note. You can go there and turn down your global audio. And you do remember this is a tune that Kitty was playing too. It's a continuation of what she was playing. She walked by the tree. Okay. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, move.
Okay. Another round passes. Gwendolyn saying through your telepathic bond, do you want me to engage the aboleth? It's not attacking, and it had opportunity to.
I say leave it for now.
Yeah, let's see what it's doing. Because if it's doing something with those runes, then maybe we need to use this thing quick.
Okay.
And I'll have told everyone about the last time I heard one of these. It pulled an asteroid down from the space and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just make sure he's not doing something like that.
Yeah, and for most of the people that are from this world, they do understand that the aboleths did war with a race of gods on this planet, and it wasn't a stalemate. It was mutual destruction. When they did that, they destroyed their own communities as well, because they hit the world so hard they created the inner sea region. And that inner sea region, if you guys ever look at a map of Galorian, you can literally see the meteor's track as it hit the continent and tore a hole to where the city of Avalon is, and created an entire sea and an island in that area, because that's what Erodin did. He went to the bottom, found the remnants of that actual asteroid, brought it up, and that's the Starstone, and he created the lands of Absalon in repair best he could. Okay. Azik, what are you doing? Start your turn.
Okay, let's see. She's coming to melt, right?
Well, she's coming, but you're feeling that divine quintessence inside of you already pulling towards the sphere, and you're hearing her hum behind you lightly. She's going.
Okay, so does she need to sing?
She's not.
Or...
She doesn't. She's not feeling like she needs to do anything because you're really close to her, but you're feeling your own divine quintessence pull at the sphere. You're not sure you need Gwendolyn to make contact with it.
Okay, I'm gonna touch the sphere.
Okay, what I need you to do is go into your character, and on the last sheet where the scroll's at, you'll see I'm going to put in there for you a new recipe. As you touch it, you feel Ra Keka. The energy around it, you're feeling it start to form in your mind. You're not sure if you can do it. If you click on it itself, you'll see that it has requirements that has to be there, and it will destroy your divine quintessence if you fail.
How many of these do I need to succeed?
If you look at the recipe, you'll see that to pass you need 3 at least, and there are knowledge planes, knowledge planes, and knowledge religion. 3 things. And their DCs are incredibly high. They are 60. So what we'll want to do before you do your roll for your skill is, I believe you have a modifier for these already.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll want to put that in there.
I got a question. Oh no, I can't know that. Am I frozen?
As soon as you touch it, you feel yourself go inside the sphere. What you're seeing inside the sphere is you're seeing a tower. It looks like part of it, at least, because the walls are all circular and you're in a room that's no greater than maybe 30 feet in diameter, but there's no corners. What you're seeing is you're seeing a work table like nothing you've ever seen before. This work table seems to be made out of pure andamite. You've seen this metal before, but what's woven into it is streams of 2 different types of andamite. One is the standard greenish silver metal, which is an andamite which is known as version 4, and then there's a version 3 of andamite. It is known as non-quill. Non-quill andamite does not accept magic very easily at all. In fact, it is the primary metal used in most rods of cancellation and other things like that because it's deterrence of magic. But you notice magical symbols have been cut into this table. The back of the edges of the room are shadowy. You can see shelves and you can see what looks like all types of different desks possibly, and maybe other tables with alchemical apparatuses on it. But what you do see is what looks like a sprig. A sprig is nothing more than a root that grows, or a branch that grows off of a root that forms another tree off the main tree. You can see that there is a root in the room of black and greenish energy, but what's coming out of it is an orange sprig the size of a 10-foot tall tree, and it's blossoming. It looked exactly like a smaller version, though, of the tree you walked by, the orange tree. You see a figure shadowed in black moving by, as it looks like he's frantically moving some of these different magical things. What you see him moving is, you see him moving a plate, you see him moving a sphere, and the sphere like you're touching right now, and you see him moving another plate. What's on these plates, you're not sure. That's where you start making your rolls. But what you do is you're looking at these plates from below his knee. In fact, you see a small hand holding on behind his knee to his pants as you're looking up. You can't see his face, but you can see his black covered gloves. But underneath the gloves, you can see a burning symbol, something red, piercing through even the leather that's covering his hands. And you know those gloves were made from a worm black dragon that your papa had slayed himself with his bare hands. And he made these gloves because he knew he would need them for what he was doing, because he told you so in one of his stories. So you're looking at his plates, and you know you're seeing it from her perspective, you believe.
Yeah.
Okay. So on your turn, you can make one of your rolls.
Okay. I rolled, since the apparition gives me a bonus to knowledge checks. Specific knowledge checks, planes and religion included.
You can take 20, and then that'll help as well. So when you go to do the roll, please take 20 because we know you're going to get 25. And then I'll adjust it from there to see if it actually works for you, okay?
Oh, okay.
Because when you go to click it, you should see you have a situational bonus. Add it into your situational bonus. You can do your full number there. You don't need to take the 20. Okay?
But I can add this that I rolled, a D4.
Okay, so add that into your situational bonus if you want as well. When you go to click, because there's the play. So when you go to that recipe and it says skill knowledge DC 60, you click on that, it'll open up the dialog box for you to do the roll, and you can just,
With this extra bonus, I can't fail.
Okay, you still got to roll it. It still has to go through its process. Okay, that's your first turn. Thank you. Because the thing is if something does happen that causes you a situational modifier, You still got to roll it so that you can equal the success. And what it's going to do is when we get through that process, it'll actually create what's going to be the next product for you. Okay?
Sure, sure.
Okay. And
I
that
just
takes your
like to
full
make-
round.
Because she gives me D4 times 10.
Yes. Yeah. Without her, this is really hard for most because it's a 60.
I would have made it.
Oh,
but
yeah. It has still
I
been a
rolled
roll.
16.
Yeah. Okay. That was your turn. Now we're on to Runa, Empress's turn. She's going to try to catch up with everybody else. She'll swim down here 40 feet. Oh, and I think I can cast a spell that might help too. Do I have it? She's going to put up a spell resistance for herself. Okay, and she is done. No monster. Kitty, your turn.
Okay. Where was I? I had my character. Okay, can I just move down where everybody else is?
You can move. I can move your character down 40 feet, and then you can use another 40 feet down for a total of 80 feet down.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'll be right next to Sorrel.
Okay, that's. And then,
And that was a move. So you still have a standard action left. Because you're under haste, so you get the extra standard action or extra move, whichever you'd like to use.
yeah, let's just do the.
Do you want to cast a spell or do anything else?
Not right now. I'm waiting.
Okay.
And then,
Okay, that's into your turn then.
yes, it is.
Sorrel, sorry, I accidentally kicked past you. Go back.
Nope, no worries. Hey, Isaac, did you say any of that through the link or anything of what you're seeing or doing?
Silence. Silence. He actually, when he touched the sphere, he's probably in a trance, so I don't know if he can speak. But he's not. I can say he's not speaking on the outside, even if he's trying. So, but everybody that's able to see him does see him touch it, and as he touches the sphere, they watch the divine quintessence that he was carrying expand out of his body from the outside, and you see this glowing symbol appear, and you can see the apparition looks like it's touching it.
The apparition.
Yep.
I'm gonna move to here, and then I'm gonna just keep observing him for now.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Gojin. Da, 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 da.
5, 10, 15, 20 foot to there.
Sweet.
I'm done.
Look at that. Srill's got buddies.
Oh,
Jolie.
He hasn't run off this time.
Oh, I got to relog into
Wow.
this. Oh, hey, it fixed itself. You know, Discord wanted to buzz me out, man. What's the deal?
Okay, I'm gonna move across to make sure I'm out of the way of her screaming.
Yeah.
Also, we need to keep an eye on stuff coming.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move over to here. Okay, that's not. Give me a moment. Try again. Move over to here. And I want to keep my eye on A, the aboleth, and B, this area here, because
Okay.
it's our back, and I want to try and make sure nothing sneaks up on us.
Okie dokie. Anything else?
And through the link, I'll go, Azek, are you still with us?
He doesn't respond.
Okay. What's the aboleth doing at the
This
moment?
is
Just still circling?
yep.
Okay.
Well, he's not even really circling. He seems like the plates around him kind of activated. Otherwise, besides that, he's not doing anything else except watching you. He seems to have taken notice of where you moved to, but otherwise, he's basically just watching what you are all doing.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say through
When
the
now,
magic
I'll give
system.
you this. I'll give you this. Since you did
Ooh.
spend a search looking at him, the shattered plates that are floating in the water are versions of the plates he has attached to him that are shattered. Like he's had to rebuild them multiple times, maybe hundreds of times.
Right.
They're his plates. You're able to understand the pattern enough looking at what's floating in the water. They're broken portions of the plates he has attached to himself. He must have had to rebuild them many times.
Are they spells he's like, what is it, ruin or sigil and stuff like that?
You made the knowledge arcane on rune plates. Rune plates are a form of rune magic that actually affect a parameter beyond standard spells. A good example is one of the recorded versions of a rune plate was anybody that was attuned to the rune plate fast healed 60 when they were within a quarter mile of the plate. And at any time the plate was attacked, it actually had a sentience and it attacked back. Its way of attacking back was to do damage equal to what it could heal somebody immediately to somebody else. And when it did, it transferred that as extra healing or bonus life to whoever was attached to it split evenly. So not only is it just a kind of like a magical device that has an unusual characteristic about it, it has a desire to want to live. Now, when one is destroyed, some of them have catastrophic effects when they're destroyed. They literally can explode with disintegration auras. That's been reported. And these auras can expand out to 100 to 150 feet. And it does the equivalency of the hit die of the builder as a disintegration ray and damage. Yeah, so they're really nasty. I can't get over. I'm giving you worst case on some of these, but they're really nasty in what they do. So they're definitely something that's a disarm carefully. Because the record you read, 4 of their party members were destroyed by these things out of 8.
Have they started to glow since I first saw it?
Oh yeah, they're all powered up. They're what's creating this barrier around him. You see all of them glowing. He just did them all up. Turned them on, it looked like, or activated them in some way, if that's an activation. Yeah. But by what you read, they're always active. They just have abilities those that attune themselves can use. But normally these things have to be mounted over a phase line. I mean, literally, a phase line vortex or conduit junction is where you mount one of these plates because it needs that much power. You don't power these things with spell casting. They're not like a Staff of the Magi or Staff of Power you cast a few spells into and wickily spit, you got charges. These things have to be mounted in a ritual over a phase line, but he's wearing it.
Oh, shit.
Right. And he's wearing 5 of them.
I'll relay this all to everyone else. And yeah, that's it for me at the moment. I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay.
And keep watching what he does, basically.
Do you have Arcane Sight up or Detect Magic up at all?
No, I don't have any of those. Hold on. Let me see if I have Detect Magic, because I may do.
That could have been done on. The reason I'm asking is really your turn's not over yet. We kind of moved forward, but you had a few more minutes left. I was curious if you were going to bring up one, because I did mention that to understand anything going on better, either one of those two spells would have to be active, and you'd have to be within range of it. And I think Detect Magic's only a 60-footer, and I'm not sure if you're there. Let's see.
To be honest, I haven't got Detect Magic.
You could be.
No.
Okay.
I haven't got
All
it
right.
up and running.
Okay. You did have a standard action. You could cast it if you wanted to on your turn, which was literally just one step back. So here I go back to your turn.
No, I mean I'll
Okay.
I'll cast Shield and that's it.
Okay. Just click it in there, so we know it's up. All right. He
That's
doesn't do anything else. It looks like he's moving his plates into a different pattern around him, but that's about it. Runehide.
Alrighty. I'm going to, actually, since my spirit steed has a...
It hasn't. You cut out. Your spirit steed's still here.
Since its fly speed is magical in nature, it can't take the run action, right? That 100 feet is just
Correct.
a flat 100 it gets?
Correct.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to confirm on that. I'm going to move closer and take a look at these plates with Arcane Sight.
Okay, so you're moving up towards the aboleth?
Yeah.
How close are you getting to the aboleth?
I think I had to be within 60 to look at them.
Okay, you're within there. That.
Unfortunately, I've been obsessed with these damn plates for like a year or two at this point in the game, I think.
These are activated ones that actually function, since you've seen something like this on the Tower of a Rodent, because he had these mounted on that fucking door. That is the type of plates, and those are actively functional ones that are running, that are not locked into an inanimate object. You can see them with your Arcane Sight by doing a perception check. If you make higher than a 20 on your perception, which I doubt you can probably fail, you'll also need to do a corresponding will save, because the amount of magic you see and brightness can be stunning to you, and it'll actually cause you to be staggered for one round just looking at them with Arcane Sight.
All right, so perception. Yeah, I can't fail that perception. And you said it was a will?
Yep, will save. Otherwise, you're staggered for one round.
All right. Let me make sure, because superstition has no reason to apply for this. It does not apply, right?
No.
Okay, cool. I just had to make sure that shit was turned off.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're staggered.
Wait, hold
Okay.
on.
You saw all these patterns, and it was so overwhelming to your mind. Yeah, you got a 1 on that one. That was, unless you got a second roll. You're bang.
Actually, I think I have 2 different possible res for a reroll on that.
I'm listening.
The first one is a hero point, which I should probably spend, because being staggered takes me out of the fight, and that's not good to have your guy missiled out. The second one, I need to confirm the wording on.
Go ahead, you got time.
It's Eater of Magic, which I'm not sure if that's for anything that requires a save.
Nope, not for this.
Oh, Empress can do that.
Okay.
That's Sin Eater.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
All right, I'm going to spend the hero point on the reroll.
Roll another
Alrighty.
one.
Click your hero point so we know where it's gone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's...
2.
Well, 2 he'll make it. He can make it on a 2.
Oh, shit, that spent all 3. I should have 2 left.
Okay. I'll fix that on your character.
Okay. I don't even want to know what would happen if you spent 3 fucking hero points at the same time.
You can't. That's the benefit of it, so...
2 saves your life.
Yeah. Looks like I got a little bit higher than a 2. We're good.
Yeah, you saved. You're not staggered.
And then, is there a check to gain on any understanding after making these 2 saves?
Yes, actually, what you see rippling on the pattern, you've seen something close to it on the door before. It's a vicious type of attack, but whatever the first rune plate you saw, and this is only the first of 5, the first rune plate you saw, it says it absorbs damage, redirects damage as possible health and or damage back to whoever strikes it. You did also get a vulnerability to the plate. The vulnerability to the plate is resurrection, which will cause it to possibly be disabled for a moment, or possibly break it. But it requires a resurrection spell, 7th level, not true res.
Okay, I'm going to label that in my character notes as Aboleth Plate 1.
So, yep, and that also means any damage given to him, he can choose to actually provide back to himself as health. So instantly heal all the damage you do. And
That is fucked up.
oh fuck yeah, he's got 4 more plates you guys haven't even come across yet too. But nobody's saying you got to go pick a fight with him either. He's not attacking you.
For Aboleth Plate 1, it can redirect damage back at the wielder, or the person who inflicts the harm.
Absorbs all damage and allows the wielder as a choice to absorb damage and heal the damage, or redirect it back at the person who did the damage.
Okay.
And that's split amongst all people that's attuned to the plate.
Okay. And it also is weak to regeneration or resurrection?
Resurrection. Resurrection is a flaw.
Okay.
A flaw on one of these plates means you can't target it and disintegrate it. It wouldn't work. It only is affected by its flaw. Okay. And that's your round.
Artifact type. All right.
Just
I'm okay.
When you say flaw affected by resurrection, this one, does it deactivate it temporarily or destroy it?
Unknown. That's one of the things that takes a few minutes of studying the plate to actually understand.
Okay. Fair.
Little girl's fine. Everything's cool. Darmus.
Well, Darmus isn't part of the telepathic bond or anything, so
Yeah, you're dead.
I'm just gonna go down. I'm just gonna go down and touch the spear. I can't hear anything anybody's saying. I'm down 7 levels, down 200 hit points. God, everybody's touching the spear. I'm just gonna go touch the spear.
That you're alive?
Fort save.
But I'm alive.
Fort save.
Not for long.
DC 45.
Oh, that's not an easy one.
As you get close, you're feeling it repelling you. Are you pushing your way through? Because you're feeling like you shouldn't touch it.
Oh, well.
If I can do, I'll tell him don't touch it.
He can't hear it. He can't hear you. He's out of it. He's out of it.
Oh,
He's not
he
in
the mind
He
link?
was dead. He was dead.
I was dead.
Yeah, he
I
was
thought
dead.
I broke it.
Yep.
Forgot
I
about
can't hear
that.
anything
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
going on. All I see is people swimming for the spear.
Yep.
It's when I get down there, it's like, oh, I'm not supposed to touch it.
Well, you're feeling
sort of going no, with my hands like that at him.
Well, that's kind of like swimming, isn't it? You're swimming doing that with your hands in it. So he's never seen you swim before. So there you go. Darmus, back to you. Are you touching it, or are you gonna stay away from it? Your choice.
Well, if it's forbidden me not to, I'm not gonna.
Okay, you feel a repulsion from it. Okay. Okay, then we'll move you back.
Okay.
Yeah, the repulsion field is about 10 feet out from it. That's where you begin feeling it. Okay, anything else you're doing then on your turn? That was a move. You still have a standard action you can do. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, yeah. I will do my... Where did I open my character? No. Thank you for taking me to my character.
Wow, I got a blood spot that's next. That's cool. It shows up as a blood spot with a big magic circle around it.
Wiry, sorry.
I gave myself back 32.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
There we go.
All right.
I'm done.
Alrighty. Move on to who's next, which is next round, Gwendolyn. I feel as though the sphere. I'm not sure, but you're going to need your quintessences. It looks like Azek touched the sphere, and now he's melded with it. As long as you have the divine quintessences, you don't need me to act as a channel for you for these devices now. You have matured. I will keep a watch, as I do not need to touch this.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Do you know more? Do you know more about this? As in, is Azek helping us all to get it back, or are we going to have to touch this? Do you think individually?
I think, like the other times, everyone that wanted to be engaged with what it is needs to be in contact with it. So, if you have a quintessence, as I saw float out of Azek, it looks like you will be able to touch this device and see what it's showing.
Do you think we need the little girl to help us when we are touching this thing?
I
She
wouldn't
seems
believe
to be
so.
having a very positive reaction to it.
I don't believe so. But this is
Okay.
arcane thing, so I could do a religion check on it. I know that much about it, possibly. Let's see. I'm really good at. Well, I'll do planes a little better there. Yes, you only need your quintessence to touch it. The little girl is something. It looks like she's maybe helping Azek, but I don't know how. He would have to be the one to tell us. Well, actually, he did. He told us during the link that she seems to add information because she's incredibly smart to the things that he already knows, so he can hear her voice echo in his head.
Right.
So she's just helping him. But either way, it's a challenge of our own if we want it. And I can't get the quintessences. I can only give the motes to the rest of you as I did in the beginning, along with my mythic power.
I'm just hoping she's willing to help us all, because something tells me it's not easy to get it out of there.
Okay, Azek, your turn. You just get a roll again.
Sorry.
Woot woot.
Sure.
Oh no.
Yeah, nice.
Nice bonus to your modifier.
Ah, shit, I again clicked.
Oh. Move it back there. Here we go. 99. There we go. Cool. Everybody outside of the sphere is noticing that the sphere, his quintessence, they're watching what looks like a thicker liquid of glowing energy and mesmera kind of particles, almost like glitter, flowing into his divine quintessence as it's beginning to change. So go touch it. Sorrel? This is Empress. Go touch it.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. She'll do her double swim. And then she'll touch. She's still got, if everybody's wondering about that, she's still got the sunlight on her.
That's been useful,
think?
so yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can see them touch it, but
Oh yeah, she can see her touch it. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't touch it. What the hell?
I know my next. If she's okay with touching it and okay after touching it, then I'm going to go and do the same. If she blows up, then I know.
She's holding on. She's getting ready to put her hand on it. She's going,
Do it. Do it.
Is it pushing you away?
she's, well, Actually, what happened was I did this wrong. Empress went and Dolee said she wants to know if she can go touch it. I'll fill that part in. Now she's going to Doliji again, going and she's saying, "Kitty, will you sing me a song to help me do this? I'm not touching it till then."
Would it be bad of me to translate it as saying, "I need a ham sandwich right away"?
Okay, there you go.
Or
Kitty?
sushi? No. I'm not going to do that. Sorry.
Okay. So Empress is holding her action as she's eyeing Kitty.
I'll reiterate that to Kitty.
Should I start singing? God, what the fuck is that song? When I think about you.
Starstruck.
Myself.
Nah.
I touch myself when I think of you. That's awesome. Touch myself. Okay, well, Empress is holding her action. She's not actually touching the sphere. And it's Kitty's turn as you're looking at Empress.
Touch it. Touch it. Okay, so yeah, can I play my lute underwater?
You have water breathing. You can do your performance underwater, yes, because you do have water breathing.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a muffled siren song. There you
Do I
Are
have
we
to
still
push-
surrounded by airy water type thing?
go. No, you got water breathing, I believe. I thought it was.
I couldn't
Do
remember
I
what we
have
got.
to roll
Okay.
a performance?
Water breathing.
Yep.
Thank you.
Is that a yes?
You just got to do one of your performances, baby. Yeah. Standard performance check.
Isn't anybody fucking listening to me?
I am.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it's easy made because you can't fumble it. So nice, 41. So you're doing inspire what?
You just told me to. Well, see, if I do inspire courage, it could get.
That's combat.
Yeah, just give me a second. Jeez.
1001.
I'm gonna cast deafness on you. Shush. Um. Well, can I swim down there and touch Empress?
Well, you don't have to do that. She was just wanting you to do one of your inspires, which is probably inspire competence.
Competence.
It's a bard ability. You don't got a clicker for it. You just got to type it in. You're doing inspire, and then everybody can turn on a buff. But inspire is for a specific skill, so you have to name the skill you're going to inspire. So far, there's been a common theme of planes, at least, and religion in this. So I'll give you those. So either one of those you could choose, but only one performance does one skill. Doesn't do all of them.
But I can do 2 songs at the same time.
Absolutely.
There you
And
go.
with Shadow Bard, you can even do 3. Oh yeah, I know. So you're going to do 2 songs,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to be for religion and planes.
Yes.
Type it in. Then
You type it in.
I'm not. It's not happening. Otherwise, you guys ain't getting a bonus. Otherwise, if she types it in, you can all click your buffs or add an inspire competence buff, which
Type
is
it in. You type it in. No, you type it in.
yeah.
You type it in.
DM don't do that. That's not my job. It's not my
As long as
job.
she's not.
It was rough me doing Jolie while he was rebooting. I'm just saying.
As long as she didn't find a board somewhere, she's like, "Oh, what's this board do?" No.
So fuck.
I can't wait to hear Kitty's remix. 2 songs in one.
Oh man.
Ah! Zoom me in. I wasn't expecting that.
It's Gangster's Paradise with Weird Al Yankovic's Gangster Paradise. There you go. Both at the same time.
Yay!
Oh my.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta play White Nerdy. That one's the best.
Okay.
Actually, no. You know what my favorite Weird Al song is?
What's that?
Party at the CIA.
That's a good one. In your inspired competence, let me make sure I got the buff right here for you.
If it's not right, it's your fault. I didn't do it.
Well, I want to see. Because she's going to have inspire competence.
You have to put it in.
So I have a question. If I casted my Shadow Bard, would he get a bubble of breathing too, or would he just sound like a fish?
He would sound like a
Could he
fish.
look like Mr. Limpet?
Yeah,
Oh my
you
god.
can make it look like whatever you want. That's in the spell. Absolutely.
That's what I need to do. I need to find an image.
Okay, so she will make her skill
Just have
check.
to. Well, the only changes
She'll
you can make in the buff is. Wow. Okay. Does it let you pick out individual skills or just charisma, wisdom, intelligence?
Did it in the wrong area. Did it in the wrong area.
I gotta find a fish that looks like Don Knotts.
Yeah,
Okay. Empress has got to do her power in here. Empress hears the song. This is still looking really complicated. I'll try.
Just touch it.
That's what the guy in the trench coat says. Just
No! She touches it. You guys see her divine quintessence. I could say only Sorel and Gojin can see this because they're close enough. Her divine quintessence comes out. It's forming, and you're seeing the sphere turn as the water's kind of doing the shimmering thing. But as it does, it starts to erode her divine quintessence. It's actually tearing parts of it apart. It's instead of meshing with it like Azix is and looking like it's forming into something new, hers looked like it slammed into it and a part of her divine quintessence was tore off. Like it's destroying it. Yeah, and that was Empress doing her thing. Now it's your turn, Sorrel.
That's what I want my Shadow Bard to look like.
Okay.
See, I'm gonna move closer. Are there any spells in our mark right now?
Mm-mm.
Didn't think so. I'm gonna cast Moment of Pre-Essence and put it in the mark.
Okay. That would be good for Kitty, you, Gojin, Runehide, Darmus, Azik, and I think she's within 60 feet. I'll check Empress. So I had to adjust where I put her at. Yeah, she's within range too. So.
Okay.
What do you mean in a mark?
You don't have one, Gojin. It's the mythic mark.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep. Yeah. So sorry, I spoke wrong. You are not affected. You do not understand what they just did.
Would you like me to explain it to you?
Icawad knows if he was within 60 feet.
No, I don't want to know. I'm good not knowing that shit.
Could you unpause it?
Oh,
please?
sorry. Yeah, sorry.
No worries. It was like cast, so I could move to there.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Gojin, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna do a perception.
On the aboleth? Or just around?
On the aboleth.
Okay. Oh, good one. You can see the aboleth is wearing, it looks like 2 rings, a necklace. He is wearing a belt. On the 2 tentacles that have lights on the end of them, which are added tentacles to a aboleth because they don't normally have those, you do notice that there are mithril bands on both of those as well. They almost look like bracers of some type. Otherwise, you do see the 5 plates that are on mithril chains, and sure enough, they've done it. You've never seen that before. This is one of these tells you're going to give to Ikwad that he's going to call you a lion fuck on, but those plates are mithril and andamite perfectly mixed, and dwarves have never been able to do that. That is like the holy grail of smelting, to mix the properties of mithril with andamite, and they've got 2 forms of andamite too. You're very sure that is non-quill and Qualoth, which are 2 different types of andamite. Qualoth is highly reactive to magical energy. In fact, if you try to smelt non-quill and Qualoth together, it blows up. In fact, it's part of the premise that thunderstones were made from because of their reaction. Because if you take powder to both of those and use it with a thunderstone, you'll create a 100-foot area of effect thunderstone versus a 15-foot area of effect thunderstone. But it's expensive. It would cost you like 1,000 gold for one of those. But some of the High King's men do carry them. They're the we're going to stop you in your tracks because it staggers people like crazy when those things go off. Otherwise, the chains are standard mithril. The other devices I can give you a knowledge arcane on, and I'll tell you exactly what they are because you can see them from a distance.
I don't have knowledge arcane.
Okay. You're pretty sure he's probably wearing the standard adventuring accompaniment of magical devices. That's what those are. You would guess, though, the bracers are several thousand gold pieces, so they're probably a defense type item. That's just a given because you're a crafter, too. Okay. Any other questions about the aboleth?
What are its weaknesses? Any?
That will be a knowledge planes against him.
Oh, yeah, I don't have that either.
You could also do dungeoneering because aboleths also fall under dungeoneering for their base abilities.
With this character, I didn't take any knowledges.
Okay. Yep. Nothing. He's a big squid.
Squishy, squishy, I'm done.
Alrighty, Jolie.
I'm going to keep an eye on. Going to keep an eye on Azek and see how he's going. But
Okay, doing a perception check again. You hit it from me.
oh, sorry.
I think you can just click on it and show it. There you go. Thank you. You notice that his seems to be merging with the energy very well. It looks like the new form of liquid's actually bonding to the quintessence's energy, and it's actually making it become a more solid thing. Before, the quintessence was a glowing ball of light that you had with you. You could choose where you wanted to store it because it could be in your chest, in your hand, in your arms, but you could feel it. You knew it was there. Now this looks like it's becoming something more physical. So, and that the water's mixing with it to make it something not gaseous, more of a solid type thing. Otherwise, besides that, you're pretty sure Runehide just shit his pants. He is the guy peeing in the pool because he looked at those rune plates, and if I could do an anime giant eyes with sparklies, that's what popped out that fucking orc when he saw that plate. There is no hiding that expression. And those who have been traveling with him for the last 7 years of campaign, or 12 years of campaign time, really, know he's been searching for rune plates since the first time he smacked one on a fucking door. And those are rune plates identical to the doors that were on Rodin's tower.
Did it just get warm in here?
Yeah, there you go. He's got green cloud.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got a cloud gathering around him, specifically around the bottom area.
Yeah, there you go.
His offspring.
The aboleth on its turn doesn't do anything. It's watching. Runehide, your turn again.
So, very important question before we get to the obvious part of my turn.
Mm-hmm.
How many hit dice was that thing that I killed at today's session?
It was a total of 21 hit dice.
21. Copy that.
Yeah, you've killed 2 of those so far. That's 42 hit dice from this environment alone. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got... Son of a bitch, why is it not sticking? I should be at 108 for charges there.
Okay, that's cool.
That's weird. And then after that, I'm going to try to move on to rune plate number 2 for analyzation.
Okay, go for it.
Would that be a knowledge arcane or a spellcraft for this?
Knowledge arcane always on these, and as you transfer your eyes to another one, you got to do the save again too.
Oh fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, these are mean things to look at.
Diaper on standby.
Especially after Empress got fucked up trying to attach herself to the orb, I don't think I'd be able to take my eyes off of the rune plates.
Yeah. Go ahead and do your knowledge now. You made your save, fine.
Alrighty. I got a 30 on the skill check.
Okay. This plate is one of defense, like the last one wasn't. This one is a one that actually reflects damage towards it back from any evocational source whatsoever. But what it does is anything that targets a protected individual is doubled back. So the double is a maximization effect, you're pretty sure. So if you targeted this thing with somebody that's protected by this plate with a scorching ray, it wouldn't be random dice back, it would be maximized damage back that would automatically be volleyed to you.
Oh shit.
And it doesn't matter what the spell is that's targeting it. But it's only spells. Its weaknesses seems to be corrosion. Any corrosion effect.
That's interesting. Okay then. And does this do it to any spell, or does it have to be an evocation spell?
Any evocation spell only.
Okay. Fuck, these things are beautiful. My knowledge boner is getting higher by the minute. Alright. That's my turn.
Okay. Darmus.
25 back.
Okay.
I'm done. Nothing else I can do.
Okay. Next round, Gwendolyn. Just keeps watch. Azek. Ooh, die 4 again.
Yep.
Only a bonus of 10.
So I do planes again or religion?
This one I believe will be it will automatically roll it when you continue, so it'll do it. It does it in its track, so if you click on it to go, it'll do the next one in a track. So it does its own track, so it'll roll them automatically for you and bring up the bonus, and you just put in a modifier there.
But I think you said 3 rolls.
Yep, it did it already. So when you click on it, you'll notice it does them in their order. You can actually click on the name of it where it says Keka Plains. It breaks it down and should show you the whole list there for you. Okay.
And
it did it. You made it. And you're at 60%.
Planes, and then one plane and one religion.
Right.
Um,
And it's going to do it automatically for you when you click on it, because inside the recipe I'm able to put the skill that's required, so it only rolls what it's required when you click on it.
Cool. I like this.
Yeah, so
But
that.
I really thought I needed to roll 3 times, not 5 times.
Oh, no. It'll do it itself. It's only going to be 3 rolls. So, and then if you look at when you break out it, you'll notice that if you fail it for any reason, though, it does delete your divine quintessence, and you don't get to try ever again.
I get that.
Yeah.
But, again, it's 5 rolls, not 3 rolls.
Only 3. It's only going to do 3, I believe.
But I rolled 3 times, and I'm at 60% because checklist says knowledge plane 3 times.
And then 1 time. Oh yeah, it is. You're right. Sorry. I didn't notice that in there. I did put that in there. Sorry. So it's going to do planes 3, and you've rolled planes. You're going to need to make a total of, I think, only 5 checks. So if you had rolled that one, it would have slipped into planes again one more time, and then done religion one more time. So which is good. Because what I set it up is you can make this by understanding the planes multiple times, or at least religion once and planes once, at least twice. Sorry, planes at least twice and religion once. Sorry. So I know that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Planes 3 times, and I need 1 more plane and 1 more religion.
Yes.
So it's 5 times.
Yes.
But you're only at 3, so it's at 60%. So yes, you need 2 more rolls. Correct.
Sure. Okay.
And it'll complete on its own. It'll complete on its own. So.
I'm frozen for everything else, right?
Yes.
I can't put this okay.
Correct.
Cool. Done.
Okay. Empress is like, can I take this moment of pre-essence thing? I'm going to touch it.
Yes, of course.
Touch it.
Okay.
Touch it.
All right. So she's going to try to.
Pull on it.
Okay.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, shit. Did that to her. It's one of the side things of using the system. Give me 1 moment, please, because hers got broke. She's not seeing it. There it is. Bang. There we go. Yeah, because the other thing that I like about this is if you don't have the divine quintessence, you won't even see the recipe. So you have to have the base elements to be able to do it. Okay, now she's going to try. Let's see if she can do this. She got 25 as a bonus. Ooh, she made the first one. There you go. Now you're watching it start to fold in on it, and it looks like it's repairing what was damaged before and beginning to expand.
Whoa.
You feel another presence with you, Azik. It's like they're occupying the same space you are, and you can feel that light difference. You understand that's Empress. You can feel her. You can't communicate with her, but you can feel she's beginning to try this as well. But she's a little behind where you're at in the understanding of what's going on.
Can I help her?
Yes, you actually can. You've made 2 successful rolls, so if you would like to help her, all you do is add 2 rolls, or add a +2 to her helping her, but you can only help 1 person at a time.
I successed at 3.
So you give her 3, a bonus of 3 to her roll.
Cool.
Okay, Kitty, you watched Empress kind of hug the ball. You want to do that too. It's almost like a big ball of yarn.
If he wants to play.
She's giving me looks.
It's my whole life.
Are you going to go down there and hug the nubbin?
You made me totally lose my train of thought. Like, what? Sure, let's go hug the ball of yarn.
Okay. You go down there
I want everybody to know he just moved my character.
That's
Oh well, I'm
Damn,
not playing
Rabbit.
anymore. This is terrible.
I moved it back.
Oh man, you got your hands full.
Oh,
Yes, I do. This is every day. This is every day of my life, and I love it. So it's fun. Okay, go into your character. Go into the recipes. It looks like a scroll on the far right-hand side. Click on Add. See the Add button? It's right underneath the scroll. Nope. See right there at the top? I'll add it for you.
go ahead. I'll let
Oh, you
do
got it? No, you finally found it. Search all, or maybe you can't do it. Maybe I have to add it. I do have to add it. Yeah.
Hey. Damn.
Yeah.
Look.
It's not the one you need, though.
Oh,
It's,
all right. Well, then I guess you will have to do it.
Yeah.
I love when you have to do things for me.
Yeah, it happens. Not often. Okay, I'm going to add the recipe, and then you'll be able to click it once it's there. There we go.
Okay.
You should see raw keka plains appear.
Okay.
Now, you can... did you click your own buff? Go into your buffs first and make sure you have your competency up, Inspire Competence, so it'll automatically add to your roll.
Yes, it is clicked.
Okay, there you go. Now all you need to do is make the DC 60.
So what am I supposed to click?
If you look where it says Skill Knowledge DC 60, that's actually a button you can click at the top of it. Yep, right there. Click that.
I don't trust it.
And now, look at that. If there was any other situational bonuses, you would add those in there. Like, say there was another moment of prescience and you used it, you would get that. So, but you don't. So go ahead and click roll. Ooh, bad roll. Got it.
I blame you.
Got a 55.
I blame you. This is your fault.
Your Inspire Competence was wrong. It still wouldn't have given you enough to make it, though. But
Are you sure? Because it should add 6.
yeah, she only got, if you click on the number, she only got 2 from her Inspire Competence for some reason.
Okay.
I'm going to go in and fix your Inspire Competence so it gives you the right buff for the next rolls.
You know what's really frustrating?
The system doesn't always work as planned.
No.
What?
When you say, no, you're wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, someone's sleeping outside tonight, I'd say.
No, there's too many bugs out there.
Oh, that's nice.
Kato, fix it now. Anybody that clicks on their Inspire Competence, let me know. I will make sure that it's at the right level. So, because a lot of people's show only at first level. So that means it's only going to give you the minimum bonus if you're using it.
How did you fix it so that we don't have this problem again?
You go to the level, you click on it, and instead of being first level, you type in 20.
Okay, well,
No, seriously, that's all it is. It just says what level is the spell being done at, and the buff effect is based off the level because it has that built into its thing. Okay, there's that one. Going on to Sorrel, are you going to touch the sphere?
touch it. Touch it.
No.
Touch it.
No.
Touch it.
I am
Everybody
casting
wants
Moment of Prescience and putting it back in the mark.
Okay. Please cast those pre-essences into the...
Oh, right.
Thank you. That way we know they're burnt. Those are high-level spells.
They are. I do mark them off on Hero Lab, but
Yeah.
I absolutely do it in here.
Hero Lab, that's so early 2000-ish. Still a good tool. I hear they're really fubbing on some of the books though now. Oh my gosh.
Yes, that's the second use of it. There you go.
All right, thank you, sir.
That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Not moving any closer?
Yeah, I'll move a little closer.
Come on. You know you want to.
If you kindly
Touch it.
unpause it for me.
There you go. And I moved it
Touch
back.
it. Go on.
I'm going to be there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Gojin, doing anything else?
Just keeping watch to make sure they're safe doing what they're doing.
Okay. Jolie, same thing?
Yep, the same thing.
Okay. Runehai.
I'm gonna make
go
a.
ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna make a check to try and work out what this veiled master, its advantages, disadvantages, weaknesses, stuff like that. That's okay.
Yep. If you're doing it on the plate, start with plate 1 and give me first. Well, do you have detect magic up? Did you just say that?
No. On the veiled master.
Oh, on
I
things.
want to know what his weaknesses, strengths, and stuff like that are in case he decides to have a go.
Okay, I gave those to others before. From what you know of veiled masters, because I started doing knowledge on creatures differently. The knowledge roll is a knowledge planes, but normally everybody, or dungeoneering, anybody that gets higher than a 25 gets about the same thing. He's a underwater creature. He is covered in a mesmeric cloud that gives any creature the ability that's within 20 feet of him to breathe water. But the downside of that is any creature that does, which is everyone affected, also loses the ability to breathe air for hours. So for the hours of effect you have breathing water, you lose the ability to breathe air. So
wow.
yes, that's one of their ways of manipulation. Second thing is almost all aboleths are the equivalency of around a wizard level sorcerer, so higher than 10th level, and have innate abilities to cast spells like that. Most of them are in the power of manipulation, usually through suggestion and mind control. Otherwise, themselves, they have a low damage reduction, high spell resistance, and otherwise, besides that, that's the normal aboleth. This one, being a veiled master, has the 2 tentacles. The 2 tentacles, if they touch you, can remove your memories from your brain. That is the equivalency of automatically losing levels, but it also enhances him when he does it. It's unknown exactly how it enhances the aboleth, though. And that's what everybody got.
Does it have the ability to breathe air?
Yes, actually, the aboleth himself, most aboleths have the ability at will to shape change. So they actually polymorph into a creature that they want to. Veiled masters are said to be able to do it as a quick action. So they can become anything they want to survive in any environment they want. That's how they infiltrate communities.
Okay.
Alrighty. Kid's fine. Darmus.
Yep. I'm done.
All right. Cool. Next round, same with Gwendolyn. She's done. It's on to Azik to make a roll.
Okay.
Ooh, no way you can fail. This is ace to base for you. 101. Nice skill check there. That's almost casting epic spells in my game. Almost.
Whoa.
Yes, epic spells
Yeah,
do
that's
exist still in my
fancy.
game from 3.0. So they require spell casting and spell craft, sometimes arcane, and knowledge levels from 75 to the highest is 329. And you go, how do you make that? And Tim says, I know how you make those kind of rolls, don't you, Tim? And it's not easy. And it is not easy to find the components that help you do that, but it's doable.
You have to tempt
Cool.
fate.
One more away. Sweet. All right. Empress, she's going to try hers. You're helping her now. You've made 4 successful rolls, I believe. So you're giving her a bonus 4? But she doesn't have... Oh, she can't take... Well, Hold on a moment. She used knowledge of presence, and it stops time for those inside there. So this is all happening literally at the same time. So the moment of prescience, one cast does cover the entire touch, even though we're spacing it through rounds. Right.
Oh.
So there we go. It's not each one. So
touch it, Terrell. Touch it.
She will do her second chai. Ooh. Double check.
Do they have to roll if they can take 20?
She got the Inspire. No, yeah, they still have to. It says DC 60, dude. Taking 20 don't help shit. They get a 20 for the moment of prescience, not taking 20. But yeah, that's still based off of your own skills, and she still rolled a little low. She actually rolled a 1. So you watch it start to break her divine quintessence up again, but it's still bigger than it was before. And she kind of stirs lightly as it's happening too. So you guys see her shuffle in the water. Kitty, your turn. You gonna do yours too? You took the moment of prescience, I think, too. So go back to the little scroll thing, and you get to click again, and make sure you type in a 20 for your modifier. So click on it again. Nope, you only have to ever now just click on the little word up at the top. Yep, and it'll open the dialog box. Put the 20 in there.
The take 20?
No, just do the.
Where am I supposed to put it?
See, it says bonus. Third option or middle option of the top. Go down a little bit.
Situation bonus.
Yep, there you go. 20.
Okay.
Roll away. Oh, 94. Yeah, look at that. That's what I recognize.
Yeah, I should get a reroll on the last time because you didn't tell me to do the 20.
Oh, love you. Okay, so you made it there. Sorrel, gonna hug the nubbin yourself?
Touch it.
Ooh, it's shiny.
Is there still prescience in the mark?
Yes. No one else took it.
I'm going to cast one on myself this round.
Okay, and leave an extra one in there.
Yep.
You can still touch. Got the extra action, hasted man.
Then, yeah, I will touch.
Okay, I'll put that in there.
Boom!
You will see under your recipes, one just popped in. It is raw keka plains.
Raw keka plains.
Yeah, don't forget when you click on the DC 60, you will need to add the 20 modifier for moment of prescience to your situational bonus. That's cool. That spell actually works all the way up to your 25th levels if you go that high. Oh, yeah. Rolled a 1 and still managed to get it. There we go. That's not bad. Okay.
I'll take it.
You guys got that down now. And you're seeing the same thing now. You understand what Azek's seeing. You believe it's the apparition next to him. It's not, you can't see yourself, so you're not sure, but you do see a small hand. And it is touching the back leg of this figure. So, Gojin, same.
Yep.
Jolie, same.
Yep. Keeping an eye on the Aboleth and what's going on over here.
Okay.
Just holding my action for now.
You got the 3 of them hugging the nubbin. All right.
I want to see what happens when Asik completes what he's doing first.
Okay. Don't blame you. Runehide. Ooh, on to plate 3.
If We're supposed to be here to touch the orb and fucking contemplate it, right? Like, that's why we're in this area?
No, it's because you finished a trial in a sunken area and were sucked through a portal and ended up here. You literally were sucked through that son of a bitch. And you're in the water by another sphere. So you're assuming, since this sphere was like the other one, that's kind of why you might be here, but you really don't know. Because when you first got here, it was all... Yeah, so it was one of those.
I'm going to roll a d20 then. On a 15 or higher, I'm going to remember the mission. All right, fuck yeah. Let's continue contemplating these rune plates.
There we go.
Fuck the actual job.
There we go.
All right, on to rune plate number 3.
Okay, give me the roll.
All right.
First the save. Or I'll talk to you next round.
Oh, shit. Is that a fail?
Ooh. Yes, that is. You are staggered, my man.
Staggered is the one where you lose your turn, right?
Staggered's the one where you lose. You only get to choose to either do a move action or a standard action. You don't get both. But because you're still hasted, you're still able to do things, but focusing is a little rough. So since you're staggered, you still get the roll, but you incur a -5 to your roll on the knowledge arcane.
Okay.
So it's 5 higher is all it is. So, which is still rough, but it's doable.
Yeah.
It's doable by you guys. You're skilled. You're not 10th level
All
guys
right.
struggling with this shit.
Dropping in that -5.
Nope.
Oof.
Gonna have to skip that plate. So plate 3, you don't know. Moving on to plate 4 next round.
Can I maintain concentration on plate 3? Or
nope. You did the extent of your knowledge on it. So unless something changes your knowledge ability, not gonna be able to do it.
I could spend a mythic point on it next turn. That will give a +20 on the skill check.
Well, if you did a mythic point, that would give you a die 8 to add to whatever. So that would change it.
Well, I have Flash of Inspiration, which gives a +20 on 1 int check if I spend the mythic point on it.
Yes, that would do it. If it changes your intellect, that gives you a chance for the reroll. But that's the requirement there, because the bonus really wouldn't let you because you've already made the check. So it would be kind of like I'm trying to pick a lock. I got something that's giving me a +5. I want to try again. No, you already tried the lock. It's almost like a go up a level, but you're moving your intellect forward using an ability that does give you a reroll on anything intelligence based that you've already
Absolutely. Felt. And like I'd be doing this next turn because I have to announce it before I do it.
No problemo. All right, Darmus.
No change.
Okay, Gwendolyn, no change. Azig.
I think he's just had to
I only
leave.
have one arm right now.
I didn't hear that.
He only has one arm. He's got a baby.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. No problem. So you got +20 to your roll. You need me to do the roll for you? Oh, nope, you got it.
There it is.
Ta-da! And it's delivered into your bag. Subtracted 1 and gave you 1. You guys watch it form into a symbol. As it forms into this symbol, you see it actually solidify into what looks like a crystal in his hand. As it does, you feel the water breathing removed away from you, Azig. You don't need it anymore. While you're holding this thing in the plane of water, you're not affected by depth. You're not affected by anything. You instantly gain free movement, like a freedom of movement, while you're in this water element. You also touch this, and as you're holding on to this physical crystal now, you're aware of its intertwined ability to communicate directly with anything water-based or related. You understand that this is part of the way that you would access any powers that would be water-related in any way, shape, or form, and also provide the ability to mutate other elemental forces to make them water if they needed to be. It's a glimpse into how a god makes a fireball into a water ball that still fucks up the side of a building.
Yeah, sweet. Okay.
So, and this is actually a physical device. This water quintessence is a physical thing, so it could be stolen from you now. But you're out of it. What you saw was you realized the 3 plates, and he was putting them together, but you were trying to tell him he's doing it wrong. He needed to do the first plate, not the other 2. And you were going, Papa, Papa. As he turned to move towards the tree, the 3 plates reacted and formed into a solid shield of the 3 images themselves, stuck together as one giant plate of 3 runes. And he could not break them apart. And he looked to you and he goes, run. As he started to say run, you looked up at the tree as it started to fracture, and you just saw energy beginning to expel out of it as you watched the side of the wall begin to rupture, as magical energy travels all up the side of the outer room as it explodes outwards, as you can see a sea, and you can see a darkened sky with a moon over it as you're watching the energy blow the tree through the window or through the door and the side of the wall, as you're feeling the energy throw you backwards as well, and you see a tentacle rise out of that water. That water is thousands of feet away, but you see this tentacle come straight out towards you as it begins to wrap around you. And it's not like an octopus's tentacle. It's smooth and it's pointed and it feels evil. As you see him still trying to hold on to the plates and he can't, as you're watching him burn through his gloves as his gloves burn away, leaving nothing more than what looks like a triangular pattern, almost like a 5-pointed or 6-pointed star, burned into the back of his hands as he's trying to break these plates, but he just can't break them. You see the energy, and you see that exploding turn into darkness to you. And that was the end of the vision.
Oh shit.
And she looks at you and she goes, oops. Papa not listen.
Damn.
And you're overwhelmed with sadness. And you understand,
a tear.
You understand this isn't her tears that you're floating in. It's his.
Meaning we're gathering him here?
Maybe. Maybe. Unknown.
Am I staying in the collective? Am I helping Empress with the +5 now?
No, you're outside of it.
Are you telling us what has happened and what you saw?
Yeah, you feel a reconnection with everybody else through the telepathic bond.
I'm gonna start explaining, but it's gonna have take some time, right?
No, speaking's free inside of the game unless it's like, obviously an hour to speak.
I mean, explaining all of this is gonna take a few rounds.
Go ahead, your own description. This is what they'll go off of.
Well, I'll tell them that we're swimming in the tears of her father, who tried to destroy the plates, but he didn't succeed, which caused a major eruption of power, and I don't know what the tentacle was that came out of the sea and grabbed her. That's about it. In the 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Are the plates the same plates we see around us? I'll say to you.
Yes.
I think.
Same design, hexagonal design. They're shattered, but they're pieces. They could be of the same ones. Yes.
What's the tentacle thing doing, Abelin?
He's not doing it. He has not moved. He's hovering where he's at, watching you guys.
Somebody needs to go give him a hug. Maybe.
Well, I'm gonna turn to the girl.
His tentacles don't look like the ones you saw come out of the water, though.
I'm gonna turn to the girl, to the apparition, and say it's gonna be okay. He tried to stop it. He tried to protect you.
She says, I know. I know lots. He tried. He's trying.
if you can tell her that I'm sorry as well.
Do you want to show me something of your own?
She shakes her head sideways.
Can I help you?
You feel she's already stuck to you, so you're helping her.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
And at the end of your turn also.
Maybe I'll just move a bit north. So I'm not among these guys. Like here.
You see to the side of the area a flaming portal of energy appear. It's the ripples in the water on the left-hand side of Empress's area. You watch an identical rip like the one you had above, but a little smaller, appear, but it's not sucking you in. You can see the energy rippling around it, and through it you can see what looks like a dry wasteland, a barren place. Rocks, maybe some scrub brushes, lots of large, possible. You're thinking it might be actually like maybe just large boulders.
Does anybody else see this? And
Yeah, I think everybody should be able to see it now. I'm going to move it outside of her area so it's a little bit more visible. There we go.
Well, as soon as Kitty and Empress are done, I can lead you through it.
I'm wondering whether, because I want to try something when it gets to my turn with the little girl. So hopefully it'll be around soon. I want to ask her whether she can help me with the orb.
Okay, next is Empress. She's going to do her roll. Before I get that really loud blang. She only has 20 this time. Oh, she blew it twice. It's tearing hers apart.
Use a mythic point for her.
You want to use
She doesn't get to use it beforehand inside there, so I have to choose before or not.
Oh, okay.
Not after, unfortunately, because it's all the same touch. So the moment of the moment of prescience works fine. So I'll leave it at that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Kitty. Gonna hug that nubbin and make your roll. Doo-dah, doo-dah.
All I gotta do is click it again, right?
Click it and then put in your 20 bonus. Hold on, your 20 bonus. And then click roll. There you go. Dang, spanking that one. There we go, 88. Sorrel, your turn.
Robert, can I ask you for a favor?
Sure, go ahead.
Can you check if Empress has a negative level?
Sure, I will. 1 second.
I'm sorry for stopping.
Oh, no, you're fine. No, you're fine.
I see she has 19 ranks.
I think she's only 19th level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's only 19th level.
We all lost a level, didn't
we? She had abilities for 20.
We all lost a level, didn't we, when we did the resurrection thing?
No, I returned this to you. I cleared the negative level. You didn't lose a level, you just gained the negative level.
Right, which is only a modifier. Let me double check her character real quick and see where her experience is at, if that's wrong or right.
I mean, I think everybody's fine except Goju.
Yeah, she's only at 304,287 for her experience for some reason. Because she should still have the 360,000 everybody else, I believe, has. Let me check Sorrel. Because she's only down like 60,000 experience points compared to everybody else. No, it's saying she should be at 20th level. I don't know why it's at 19th. She doesn't have a negative modifier. That would have made it possibly for her because she'd had another rank.
because that +1 would bring her to 60.
Right. Okay. Noted. All right. There we go. And changing that. Edit this real quick. I don't know why it shows her not at that. That's weird. Because even the negative level modifiers wouldn't have done that. All right, there we go. She's at 20. That's good. Okay, Sorrel, you did your knowledge planes check. Oh, you made yours.
Should succeed or fail?
She succeeded.
Thank you.
Good, Sorrel. And yeah, you successfully did yours. It posts. It should post out in the chat. Do you guys see the post out in chat of your skill rolls? I think you guys do.
Yeah, I see it.
Cool. All right. Here we go. That's good. We're still rocking and rolling. Gojin's watching. Julie's. You seen Isaac come out of it alive now. He had some crystal in his hand. His actual floaty incorporeal energy turned into a crystal he held in his hands, and then he moved very easily in the water. He quit kind of doing the I'm kicking my feet to stay where I'm at thing to just standing there, looking around in the water. And you notice his hair went from floating in the air to just hanging at his side like the water didn't exist to him.
Okay. I mean, I'll go over to him or ask him. Can you tell me what happened? Because obviously he's going to now tell me what happened, and I'm gonna say, do you think your friend would help me with the orb?
Oh, if she can help, I think Empress should get a first.
Shit.
She looks dire. I mean, I don't know. Can she help her?
You need to ask her, I'm assuming.
She shakes her head no. She's holding on to you.
I think it's a bond thing, Jody. Sorry.
Okay.
You do
Even
feel
if
a
I
moment.
allowed her,
You do feel a moment of prescience in the mark still, though.
I mean, I can start doing it. What do you need? Again?
The divine quintessence that you got from the last test.
Okay. Because I'm quite happy to try now. I was wondering whether the little girl would have helped us all through this.
Maybe if you'd encountered her in another way, but not the way it currently is. It currently seems like she's fixated on Azek and only holding on to him. She's literally holding on to him. And that's what it looks like.
Right. Okay. I think it's time for me to start trying. So, I'll put up a couple of things. So I'll put up the greater heroism from the gauntlet.
Click on it.
Will. Sorry?
Please post the spells in the chat so we know they were used. You can just click on the spells if you have them. Add it to your roster. That way I know they're there. Also, because if you got the buff, we'll be able to click the buff on too, but it'll at least let me know the spell was tracked as being used. So.
Right, I need to pick up the spell because it's not on my spell book. It's from the gauntlet of
no problem. You
Master,
got time.
So I'll have to...
Yeah. And it's basic heroism?
No, it's greater heroism.
Greater? Okay.
Yeah.
I dropped it into your list. Should be there.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. For me, it loads a lot faster because I load all those codexes when I load into the game, so I can. And for anybody else, when you need to add spells too in your spell roster, there's a folder-looking icon at each level denotion. Click on it, and it should pop open pretty fast. I've tried to set the server up to preload those quickly. And then all you got to do is a filtered search, and it makes it a little easier.
Okay. Can I use the A moment of pre-essence?
Yeah.
And also, does my knowledgeable guardian skill have an effect on this?
Ooh, that one I have to check. What does it actually affect, a knowledgeable guardian? If you know it off the top of your head.
It's basically whenever it comes down to making skill checks for specific people, races, environments, and stuff like that, where people have been.
I'll Google it real quick.
Let me get the proper name for it to make sure I've got it.
Guardian knowledge, is that it?
Yeah, I mean, I've got it down as knowledgeable guardian, but I guess so. It's
Is it a spell?
You double your tier as a bonus to knowledge checks when you attempt to identify monsters, including checks made to learn any special powers and that.
Yes, you can use it for this. That would affect.
Okay.
I'll let you do your. But you might, if you have it as a buff, go ahead and click it. If you don't have it as a buff, add it as a situational bonus modifier, along with the plus 20 from the moment of pre-essence, because that won't go in there. You'll have to add that as the plus 20 modifier.
I think I've got a buff as a moment of pre-essence, but we'll
okay.
Moment of greatness? No. Which ones is... Oh, okay, is that moment...
Of pre-essence? Yeah, just do it as a plus 20 added modifier, because I don't think there is a buff for it, actually, because it's a one-shot roll thing. It's not like it stays running for a long time.
Okay, is Kitty's... is it moment of greatness?
Kitty's is Inspire Competency. And the buff for that Inspire Competence should be level 20, because that's what level she is.
Well, I think this will be level 20, but I've put it on, so...
I think it's plus 40 plus for intelligence for ranks.
Say that again, sorry?
You should have plus 40 for all of these.
That's okay. Yeah. We'll see what happens, because I've taken these from the various browse areas and stuff like that.
It'll list them all out.
Work properly.
Let me make sure.
Okay, so I'm going to
add it to you real quick here.
I'm going to touch it.
Okay. When you touch it, you gain the same visage as everybody else does. I'll move you down there so you're able to be physically in contact with it. Now all you have to do is go underneath the black scroll in your character and click on the knowledge skill. It literally says raw Keka planes and knowledge skill. Same area we did all the other challenges at under the black scroll.
Keka planes.
Yep. And then make sure you add your situational modifiers in the dialog box that pops up. Will be 5 by 5.
Okay. Where do I put it in? Sorry.
When you open up, when you open up the dialog box after clicking on it, there is the center one says situational modifier. So in your character, go all the way to the black scroll tab. Yeah. And under there, you click on the word skill knowledge 60 under the raw Keka planes. When you click it, it'll open another dialog box. If you don't see it, you might just want to move your character sheet around because it might have popped up behind it accidentally.
Is that in the checklist? Because I've pressed the checklist part and nothing's happening.
Okay. All you need to do is you see at the top of it where you see Raw Keka Plains, and you go straight across, and there's two little boxes by the garbage can. That word skill, knowledge, DC 60, that is a clickable with a little play button next to it. So you just want to click on that. You just want to click on that and it runs. And then it'll bring the dialog box up for you to do anything else. Yeah, kind of like we did the other two.
This needs to have the
situational modifiers put in, which would be the 20 from Moment of Prescience and anything else that you didn't see in your buff.
Let's see what comes up, because I don't know what else. I don't know what will come up.
Okay.
It should be fine, but let's see.
It showed a fail, and let's see what it showed. Undefined 20. Heroism gave you 4. Class gave you 3. Skill ranks gave you 8. And intelligence gave you 3. Is it missing anything?
Yeah, it's missing. Yeah, it's not coming up for me. So let me have a look at it again, because it sounds like it's not getting the knowledgeable guardian.
Okay. Which would give you 10 more, because that would be double your tier for 10 more. But unfortunately, you rolled a 1, so the 10 more wouldn't really have helped. It'd put you to 39. But what we'll do then is we'll say your knowledgeable guardian. You'll want to add with the, instead of 20, make that a 30 for your situational bonus. Because double your tier would be 10, and then 20 from the Moment of Prescience, because it does carry through all of these rolls, give you a 30 modifier. But the 30 wouldn't have helped you in this case, because you rolled a 1.
Okay.
And anytime you guys ever want to know what you rolled, just click on your number, and it actually expands a list out underneath it to let you know what you rolled. And it gives you a breakdown of everything inside there that it's adding for you to double check if it's doing it right.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if you scroll up to Kitty, you can click on what it says you rolled. And like, see the 22 up there?
22.
Yeah, click on that.
Is that me?
Is it you? Oh, no. You need to see the one that says Kitty.
Oh, I got the Temperance has 19 skill ranks.
Yep, see?
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, there you guys go. Move on to the next one. Okay.
Can I just ask what I needed?
60. It's in the roll. It's in the roll. 60.
60.
Yeah, it's out there in that list. If you look, it says DC 60s. Yeah, right. It's not an easy one. Runehide going for plate 3 again.
Yeah. Is Serial out of the orb yet?
Nope.
Or is he still in there?
He's still in there.
All right, I'm gonna send it. Let me fucking spend this mythic point, which I just need to find in the list again.
Why do I not like the sound of that? Hey, is the boss man not around?
I'm gonna send it.
I was checking to see whether or not I would have good reason to try to snap me out of my obsession. Just to be completely honest there. Because up until I have damn good reason to quit obsessing, I'm gonna keep going. Alright, and can I make the will save again to try to unfuck my eyes? I can't think of the right term for it.
It only lasted a round. It's done now.
Beautiful. I'm going to, in that case, make this roll with a plus 20.
You let's
get plate number 3. Damn. I rolled the 2 again. I'm not sure if that's high enough.
Staggered.
Oh no, he's only doing a knowledge check because he's looking at the same plate. It's only the first time you view it with Arcane Sight or Detect Magic that you're possibly staggered by looking at that energy. Yeah, you did actually get it. This plate is actually on conjuration. Any conjurations that's done within 1,000 feet of the actual plate controller, or those attuned to the plate, actually can control whatever is being summoned or created. They become the originator of the spell. So if you did a wall of stone and casted a wall of stone anywhere close to that plate within 1,000 feet of it, the plate attuned individual could reassert their control over the conjuration and put the wall wherever they wanted. You totally lose control of the spell you just created. You no longer become its originator. Same is true of any summoned or conjured creatures as well that use a conjuration to bring into existence. You lose ownership and control of anything conjured. It goes directly to them.
God damn.
Anything they go to conjure while attuned to the plate doubles the effective level of the conjurer for what can be summoned. Its weakness is wood, a wood item.
Reading spells. And weakness of wood.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, this is the second time I've had this problem. When I clicked on roll for hero points, it also wiped out my hero points.
Yeah,
my hero
I've
points
noticed
should
that.
Be at 6.
What I'm going to do too is I think it's an error with the way that these charges are set up in these hero points. So everybody's going to end up with 3 hero point actual items, and then they'll deplete, and I'll just delete them. And as you get more hero points, I'll give you a single item that has a single charge.
Okay.
Because it's not using charges correctly. So I know you still have one more hero point left if you used one again.
I didn't use a hero point. I used a mythic point for Flash of Insight to get plus 20 to the roll.
Okay, that
so
works.
I should have like 6 mythic points, I think.
Yes,
and then
correct.
2 hero points.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Which I'm putting that in my notes real quick.
I'm gonna move that blood
What
spot
do you think you need,
out.
Darby Joe? What do you think you need?
And then in the future,
That's right.
Do I think I have enough to be able to attempt to repair the rune plate fragments that we have, since it's made out of the same material, or is that way out of our league?
Unknown. Totally unknown.
Okay. The only other thing I would spend any of my turns from on Mythic on would be picking up fragments, but otherwise I'm done.
Okay, I have to fix that too. So
You're good, boy.
Taking notes. Okay, now going forward. Darmus, same?
Yep.
Okay, Gwendolyn does the same. Azek, what are you doing?
Oh, okay. So nothing changed. Sorry, nothing changed, right?
No, just you have the crystal. The aboleth hasn't done anything. It's just watching you, watching all of you.
I'm gonna approach Darmus and start cleansing his spirit.
Okay.
That is starting to cast the spell to revert his penalties. But that's gonna take 3 full turns.
Okay. So 30 minutes?
Not 30 minutes.
3 melee rounds?
3 rounds, yeah, 3 melee rounds.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna check, but I think it's 3 rounds, 3 full rounds. Like restoration.
Go away.
And what level is Cleanse Spirit?
6th level spell. So it's 3 rounds. It's 10 power points for me, but extra 6 to revert negative levels.
Okay.
And he never said thank you. Never ever.
Okay.
I still got a 0 for maximum power points.
Yeah, I'm going to have to work on that. So we're going to keep track of that. So, and go ahead and type in how many that was. I don't know why that's not letting you do anything with PowerPoints.
I think I had 248.
Okay. Okay, 248. Alrighty. Okay, you start doing that. Empress has got to do her check again.
Do I need to roll concentration?
Casting a spell underwater. You're not under the effects of wild energy, if that's what you're asking.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope. You're not under those effects. Must mean you're not on the first world.
Huh.
Ooh, she made that one. There we go. Her quintessence is bouncing back. Okay. Yeah, the PowerPoint issue and the hero point items I'm going to have to fix. It looked like they were working fine in my first test when I moved everything to version 11 and 9.4, but evidently something in those just didn't carry over right. So I might have to rebuild those, and I'll do that. Kitty, your turn.
Do I have to do this thing again?
Yes, you do. And did those numbers look correct to you on what you reviewed to make sure that everything was reading in? Right.
Yeah, as far
Okay.
as I.
Okay, then just make sure you add your 20 pre-essence, and then I think that's all you got to add. Hold on one second. Chandler, you're in there. You feel Kitty occupying the same space you are. You have been successful twice now, I believe. So you can give her a bonus of 2 if you want to help her.
I would be happy to.
So make that a 22.
Thanks.
$79, made it. There you go. Cool.
I roll a 1.
Yeah, but you can't fail these because they're a skill check. Now that you're aware of Sorrel helping you, you can help him too. Since you've now made 2,
Okay,
you can give him a bonus of 2 on his turn, which is right now.
sounds great. How do I do that?
You just say you're helping him.
I'm helping.
You feel Kitty helping you right back.
All right.
Power of the party. Check it out. You both rolled the same freaking numbers. That's crazy. Both got 79s. Cool. Except Kitty got hers on a fumble.
I had to work up for mine.
I know.
Such is my life.
Okay. You guys got that done. And Jolie, I guess, are you touching it?
Touch it.
Yes.
Touch it.
Okay.
Whenever a woman ever says that to me, I always touch it.
See?
Who else?
Click
What
away.
else are you gonna do?
Have at the clicking away.
Can we do
Okay.
a Care Bear hug and help it, everybody?
There we go.
Bear
Big
Bear
hug.
hug. I love that.
What does Kitty's competency inspire competence give us
6.
again?
6 plus 6.
Yeah.
Plus 6.
So with
You
that,
get plus 40.
yeah, and then
From morale, competence, 20 and 10. That's all counted.
Yeah.
So plus 40 on top of your skill roll.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I want to make sure because you have to use. Can I use a mythic point on this?
No, you have to do it on the first roll because it didn't would have carried through the entire way. Just like the moment of pre-essence is carrying through the entire check.
Okay, is there anything else? Okay. No, I don't think there's anything else I can use. Okay, so
Click and add. So 40 into your situational bonus. It should be easy. You probably got enough skills in it, I would hope.
Oops, wrong one. Because it's not actually putting in a couple of modifiers as well, so okay, so I'll put them in as well. Because the last roll didn't have the heroism in from what I could see, and it doesn't have like the skill thing I get for one of my weapons, but okay.
Okay, yeah, you made that because you got at 22. It does show heroism greater, gauntlets 4.
Oh, does it? Right.
Yeah, so
That's
don't add it
my
next
apologies.
time. Yeah, that's no problem.
Yep.
And do you see under your 20 where it says your number at, where you just rolled? If you click that, it expands out and gives you that entire list of what should be there. And that's
Right.
where you can
Yeah.
validate if we're missing anything too. Either way, you still made it. So, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
It's not doing anything. Rune Tide.
Can I help anyone?
You can fill them. You can fill either Sorrel or you could fill Kit. Well, no, they're both helping each other. Nope, there's no one else in here for you to help. So
no problem. Cool. Yeah, that's the end of my go.
What happened to Empress?
Her roll, Empress's roll. She made her next roll.
Can't anybody help her?
Oh, that's right. There is Empress in here. Sorry, I was forgetting her. So you could help Empress and she can help you. She's made 2 rolls, so she can give you a bonus 2 on your next roll, and you can give her a bonus of 1 or 2 on your next roll. So you can help Empress, Julie. Sorry, Spaced Empress is in there still. Right, I'm making notes on things I got to fix on the platform too. Sorry, guys, doing 2 notes. Okay, Runehide, your roll on Knowledge Arcane for plate 4.
All right, for plate 4, I'm also I give up. I'm fully deep diving in there. I'm just going to spend the mythic point and drop my mythic points down to 5 at this point for a plus 20 because I will know the goddamn secret. And I've decided that I'm not procrastinating. I'm merely waiting until I can get a moment of pre-essence, because otherwise I surely cannot decipher the visions.
Okay.
But that is my roll for plate 4.
Good roll. Oh, and you got to do your save. It's a new one. Ha.
That's all right.
See if we stagger you there. Nope, didn't. Oh, yeah, we did. 25. You're staggered. You still get the roll. The roll still worked even with the -5, so you still know what it is. That's all that was important. This is an abjurational plate. It emanates an abjurational field if it wants to in a 100-foot radius, and it excludes whoever it wants within that abjurational field, and anything they would create inside that abjurational field or out of that abjurational field as well. It also allows anybody attuned to it to part abjurational fields within a 5-mile radius. They can literally walk into an anti-magic shell and part it around them, and their magic still functions.
Huh. And what does that first effect do?
The first effect allows it to create an anti-magic area in a 100-foot radius.
Damn.
And anybody that's attuned to the plate is allowed to still create and cast spells out of the abjurational field. It kind of, if you know what a globe of it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh gosh.
Vulnerability?
No, it's the globe of invulnerability. Yeah, that is it. Sorry. It's like a globe of invulnerability, but it's done as an abjurational field, like a sphere of annihilation, or sorry, like a anti-magic shell. Sorry, I'm having a bunch of breaks today. So the difference is in a globe of invulnerability or a lesser globe of invulnerability, only certain level spells can be casted outside of it or even into it to affect the individual. Whereas with an anti-magic shell, all magic stops. So if you're standing in an anti-magic shell, you can't cast any spells, and your spells except for items except for artifacts are turned off. With this plate active in a 100-foot radius, magic's turned off to everyone else but those attuned to the plate. And any spells that are cast by those within the plate or attuned to the plate in that area can still affect. So they could still do summon an elemental. Now, it may shut down the elemental. They don't gain automatic bonuses or abilities to be attuned to the plate. But if you were to say do a lightning bolt, you could still cast it outside of an anti-magic shell, which is not normally allowed. Abjurational fields suspend all magic in their area, period. Its weakness is massive amounts of blood cause this plate to crack. It almost needs to be submerged in blood.
That's nasty.
The second effect was within a 1 mile radius. Sorry, not 5 miles. It was 1 mile. The attuned person can ignore any abjurational fields they choose. So if your enemy brings up an anti-magic shell, you can just ignore it. You go and kick their ass with your sword of sharpness and start cutting off limbs, and they're shocked as shit.
God damn.
Yeah. Okay, that was plate 4 going on. Darmus, anything? Same, Darmus? We'll go yes. Okay.
Yep, same as the last.
Azek, anything different?
No, I keep casting.
Okay. 1 second, please. Okay. Back to you guys real quick. Here we go. And that was Azek. Empress has got to do her roll. Oh, this can be. Here we go. She can do it. 2, 4, 6, 8. Empress is really great. Go, Empress. Go, Empress. And you're giving her 2, or you're giving her 1, right, Jolie?
Yeah.
Okay, so she got 21. Sweet. Made it. Hell yeah, there we go. Hers is getting bigger. She's getting a big one. Okay. Kitty, I believe Sorrel can give you 2 now. You get a bonus of 2.
Yep.
Was that high enough?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you sure?
As long as it said you passed, not failed, you're good. Sorrel, here you go again.
You get 2 as well. Do it.
Actually, you made
Alright.
3. You're at your 3rd, so you're giving him +3. Every successful
Oh.
one's helping the other person understand too.
Okay, it's +3.
Nice.
There you go. So you can see this one's meant to be more the merrier kind of activity. The more engaged, the more they can help others. All right, you made yours. Gojin, you're still watching Aboleth, unless there's something else you'd like to do?
I think I'm gonna do a search in a circle outward pattern. See what's around here. See if somebody dropped something who came here before us.
Roll a perception check.
Get to my skills.
Since you're doing the search activity.
Did it come through?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
1 moment, please. Yes. You see at the bottom, 200 feet down, something that looks like, in the muck, it might be a whip. You'll have to spend a couple moves to get down to it, but you could do that. It is over here.
Where did you click at?
Bring it again. I'll put a symbol out there for it too. I can do that. Right there. Should see a little symbol out there or something.
No, the game's paused. No, it's not paused. Is it north, south, east, or west?
I will draw your attention to it by putting a X marks the spot for us. See the X? Right there.
Southeast.
It's treasure.
That's where I'm heading.
Okay.
So that's where Elon Musk went, to that X.
He went to that X, yep. It's not doing anything. Runehide, last plate.
I seem to have moved somehow when I wasn't looking.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to
move back. I know. Here, I'll move you back.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Right about there.
All right. First, the will save for looking at a new plate. God damn. Let's fucking go. And then,
good save.
Oh, yeah. As high as I can roll. I'm going to spend another mythic point on it. Because, 12 years, self-control out the window. And I'm going to roll that Knowledge Arcane.
Wait, what is self-control?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Go ahead and do the Knowledge Arcane.
All right, and let me pull up the notepad. This is the last of the plates, right?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful. All right, I'm ready.
Okay. It is a plate of necromancy. Any necromantic power used by the character, by the one attuned to the plate, is tripled its normal power in effect. It also allows the control of necromancy within a 1 mile radius that extends to the control of undead, which it automatically rests undead's control as long as they are not sentient, to all within 1 mile, regardless of hit dice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Shit.
That's going to be a beautiful shield for the city against the guy with his undead people. Nice.
Yeah, you said it hijacks undead in a mile?
Yeah, in 1 mile radius, and it's basically as long as they're not intelligent undead. That covers skeletons, zombies, stuff like that.
He comes storming in to attack one of our cities. It's like, like that.
And it ignores the normal hit dice requirements for control?
Correct. And for the one attuned to the plate, it allows them to do necromancy at 3 times their caster level. That would include the hit dice they could control.
Fuck. That is insane.
I have to start calling you Skeletor.
What is the weakness of this plate?
The weakness of this plate is necromancy itself casted directly at it. It's the target. Causes it. Now, weaknesses don't mean shut it. It means causes disruption to its effect. How long that disruption lasts is unknown, but it's not something that's actually going to destroy it. And I do want to clarify that. The reason for that being is to understand how to actually destroy one takes 1 die 10 turns, and then you get a knowledge check. And if you blow it once until your intelligence go up, you don't get to try again. So you actually have to have the plate and an area to study it within, or uninterrupted time. And I didn't mean turns. That's 10-minute periods. So
yeah.
Wow.
100 melee rounds, so per turn.
Can we do that like out of gameplay?
We'll see.
Okay,
We'll see how this progresses. Okay, that was Runehide. Darmus is doing what? Watching Gojin swim away? What's he looking at? Gojin's like doing power strokes.
Yeah, he's going for something.
Yes, he is. Yeah, dwarf move. It's a dwarven missile. Azik doing anything?
Finishing my spell.
Yep.
That is, as the round ends, it takes effect.
Okay. There you go. And that removes the negative levels from Darmus?
Yeah, any ability score damage, negative levels, you know.
Okay, he doesn't have any of
Irregular,
those.
greater
Did he have some
restoration.
debuffs there, did he? Yeah, he did have a few of those, didn't he?
7 negative levels.
Yeah, you did. And that removes all of them?
Yep. I'm still not hearing any thank you.
You can't, because they can't hear me.
But he's not. If you're asking if Darmus is in the communal mind talk, no, he's not there. You haven't heard Darmus speak.
I meant the player,
Since quiet.
Oh, the player. There you go.
I'm playing in character.
the big bug.
I should have left him walk around with 6
I
should have let his body float down to the bottom.
Hey, that's okay. I understand this. You're talking to a guy that plays Spout Our Gate with him. I stand back and just watch what he's going to do. I wonder if I can help or not. And when he's dead, I look at Chandler going, are we really going to use our scroll on him? If Chandler doesn't use his, I don't offer up mine immediately.
Yeah.
We can do this. We can do this after battle. Let's go back to camp. Okay. Empress is gonna try. Ooh, you made 2, so I get 2 from you, right, Jolie?
Yes.
Okay.
I think. Let me check. I don't even know whether I can.
Ooh, she made it. Yes. Yeah. The way you see it is by your percentages, actually. So, right. And there's only a total of 5 checks. So now she's giving you a +4 to your roll, dude.
Nice.
Tasty.
Tasty, tasty. And she's done. So, oh, Kitty, your turn. I think Chandler's giving you +4 now because you're on your last roll, aren't you, Chandler?
+4. Yep.
There you go. So don't forget your +24 now.
Sure.
Like you need to get 99. I can't wait anymore. There you go. And Zarel.
Nice.
Hey.
Ooh, Kitty got hers. Ba-bang. As she's going out, she gives you her +5.
Sweet.
That's it.
My name. We'll figure it out.
Cool. And now that she's gone, you're back to just by yourself. No more bonuses. But you got it anyhow. There we go. Because you're done too.
Yep.
You feel their minds leave the sphere. You both now have freedom of movement inside of the water. The device's abilities didn't transfer over. I noticed that, so I'm going to fix that so that it gives you the buff of, and it's going to be water quintessence, freedom of movement, and it's only available when you're in water. It also gives you water breathing as well. You can also, both of you, feel the touch of water in anything and everything. What I mean by that is you can feel it in spells, you can feel it in other things. It's also going to give you a magic resistance to any water-based effect as well while you're carrying it. But you understand, this is one part. You have now formed the Keka. You need the Heka. This forms into a rod.
Well, Heka.
Yep, well, Heka. You got it. This will form into a rod. Okay. You both now know you didn't have the aspect with you as Azik did. And since you both come out of here, I'm going to give you both a knowledge planes. One extra roll that you'll do individually before, that's Cyril and Kitty both, before I move forward on the turn. Because you didn't have the apparition with you, you feel something the apparition sheltered Azek from. Because it wasn't true in his case.
Oh, I fucked up. Hold on.
You made it?
Do
I
we
hope so.
Do we still get the pre-essence? Or...
Oh yeah, you got that already. This is something you realize now that you're out of the actual sphere.
Yeah, but does the pre-essence still apply, or is that gone now?
It's gone now.
Does
It's
okay.
gone. It's gone from your one roll. You still got it
Gotcha.
though. You understand that the destruction of that divine quintessence could be devastating. Now that you're out of the sphere and you've seen what some of the energies using, because you're pretty sure that was divine quintessence, he was messing with that was powering the plates. You fully believe that if your quintessence was destroyed, it might have ruptured like a staff of the Magi or even worse. You're not sure, but it could have easily destroyed you since you were helpless at that time. So if it blows up while you're touching the sphere, it's a coup de grace attack on you.
Been through one of those before.
Yeah, you didn't know that going into it. That's deadly. Okay. So it did have its downside. But you guys are making rolls, so you're all good. Go, Jen. Swim, swim, swim. Okay, when you get there, Brian, you get, and I will put it in your backpack for you.
What? What the fuck?
Okay. Kids, gotta love them. You find a glowing bow, and I will put that in your backpack.
Hey, that's mine. Give it back.
And you'll be able to do have somebody else do a check on it later for you.
Back off, Bard. The only bard I know who doesn't actually do gigs. What's up with that?
I'm stuck gallivanting around with you boys.
Yeah, I know. I'm stuck too. What are you gonna do?
I dropped it in your bag.
Thank you, sir.
Oh yes, no problemo. Okay. Jolie.
Ooh.
Okay, what's the bonus I'm getting from?
Empress, did she get hers? I don't think she did she? Did she check out? Because if she did, she's going to give you a 5 if she got hers last turn. Sorry. Nope. As it got his, Empress is still, you're at +4. So that's where she's at. Yep, +4.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, man. I should have looked.
Jolie.
And yeah, if there's someone else who needs it, I'll pass my +2 over, +3 over to whoever it is.
Okay, to Empress. Okay.
Yeah.
Runehide, sorry. Go back to you. What are you doing now? You've looked at all 5 plates. It's not moving. In fact, it's actually, if you had to give body language to a squid-like creature, at first it started off very hostile looking, like tentacles to the forward, like it was getting ready to do some things. Now the tentacles are just kind of like sitting at its side. It's just watching, like it's entertained.
Can I talk in the water since we have that planar adaptation?
Only the ones who did the well, you right now you only got water breathing. You don't got like a planar adaptation to this.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Am I able to talk in the water with the water breathing, or is that a no-go?
Yeah, it doesn't really carry though. It's kind of like it's not like Ariel singing in there, but yeah, you can still make sounds. You can talk if it understands your language.
I'm going to say, in the most fancy, eloquent version of my native tongue, thank you. I can never express how much this moment meant to me. As I bow, and then I'm going to fucking go back to the circle, because I actually do have a job to do here, and ask for a moment of pre-essence.
Okay.
Actually, fuck, does it react when I bow at all?
Yeah, it turns into an undead beholder. Smiles.
Beautiful.
To be honest, I was actually expecting it to give you the middle finger because every one of
Do I
the monsters
recognize the beholder?
you know,
Well,
Everybody can
I
see
mean,
it.
Do I recognize it?
Everybody does. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's been in your nightmares for the last 24 years since you lost time. It was the creature that was floating around the necrotic vats you were being modified on. And these guys told you they did find the vats. The vats were actually in an orb, which is actually a sphere that's controlled by builders and stuff like that. So yeah, he's one of them. He's one of the masterminds.
huh.
Nothing's changed. Even got what looks like the metal parts around his jaw and the other devices. Once he transformed, all the rings went onto the eye stalks as they should. So did the belt go around him. Everything looks perfect. Those items that he's wearing are very familiar. The only person that's not familiar to is Gojin.
Huh.
Darmish, you doing anything else? I'll take that as a no. Azek, are you doing anything? You've finished your spell. Next spell. Or
No.
portal.
What's in the mark? Do you have a spell in the mark?
I don't think it's. I think it's empty right now.
It's empty.
Well, I'm gonna put my own moment of presence.
Sweet. Cast away.
It's not appearing.
There it is. It just took us some time. Modern technology.
Back like 30 seconds ago, more like a minute ago, the apparition offered me to play a game.
Uh-huh.
Does she want to play again a game again?
She's not. She's watching the creature to the north right now.
Oh, I'm gonna ask her if he scares her.
She kind of nods slowly. Not like it's a yes, not like a super yes, like I'm really, really afraid of it, but a slow one. So more apprehension than anything else.
Do you want me to do anything about it?
She looks at you very scared when you say that.
We can always run away. There's the exit. I show her the portal.
That makes her smile.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly walk towards swim towards it.
Oh, you don't. You can just walk towards it. You're walking in the water.
Yeah.
You're literally just walking. You guys watch. Now that he's got the crystal, he just walks over to it like he's walking on air or ground. It's very easy. She follows you too.
And this crystal be stashed like a 9 stone. Because I got a gauntlet that's
Oh yeah.
it 4 of them.
Well, the crystal is 5 inches in diameter, so it's a big guy.
Okay, fair enough. But I'm a crystal guy.
There you go. Yeah. Ooh, I wonder if you could make that a sight crystal. There you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, Empress. She already got hers, so she's done, I think, isn't she? Oh, no, she's not. She's for Jolie. I gotta make my chest again. Gave me 20. Here we go. And as she's going out, she gives you a +5. She's got her crystal, too.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And she gets that. That takes her action, but she's going to move over here. And she is done. Sorrel. Oh, nope, Kitty. What are you doing, Kitty?
What? Are we done doing what we were doing?
Yeah. Are you moving towards the portal, or what are you doing?
Yeah. I just have to go back. This one. Yeah, I will get to that.
Okay. Just moving towards the portal. Thank you. Okay, Sorrel, what are you doing?
Yeah, I guess I'll move towards the portal, but I'm not going to go in it yet.
Okay. Gojin, you got the item. What are you doing? You see the portal too. You headed there too.
Yeah.
Okay. You can move your character there. I think you can go up to 60 feet now. Well, swimming 30. It's the haste. And then I'll move to Jolie so you can do your turn. Got a 5 bonus from Empress, and that's it. And you should be done too, I think. Got it. I think you got one more roll to go, don't you?
It
Yeah.
says 60%. Is that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that completed it. It didn't complete the activity. You got 2 more rolls because you were a couple rolls behind.
Right. Yeah, that's what it's got down there.
Cool. And now go on to it. It seems to now be focused on watching the portal, not necessarily you guys. So it's kind of turning its gaze slowly but surely towards the portal and watching as you leave. Runehide, it's your turn.
I'm going to ask Saria through the mental link. Well, first off, I'm going to apologize. I'm sorry that took me so long, but I'm sure you understand. But is it okay if I go grab my crystal now, or do we need to get the hell out of here?
So no, we have all the time.
Perfect. Thank you. In that case, I'm going to draw the moment of pre-essence from the mark.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend a mythic point right before touching the orb so that both are co-running, because otherwise I literally can't make this check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the die 8 so we know what that is.
Oh, no. This is for... They're both intelligence checks, right?
No, these are actually going to be knowledge planes and knowledge religion checks. They've said that...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
If they're run by intelligence, I should still be able to use display of an intelligence. If not, it's okay. I just probably would not do this.
Yeah, they're skills. They're skills. So if you have the religion and you have the planes, that's the skills you really want to know if you have, because it's all off of that, and they do. So they do get the intelligence bonuses. You're sitting at about where some of the others were, but it's a DC 60. So they did say it's very hard, but if you think you can make it.
Well, also my +3. Can I give it to him?
If he comes in. If he
mine?
comes in, nope. If he comes in.
I'll do that.
I have both planes and religion.
Okay.
So we'll be good there.
Okay.
Let me spend that point. And
you go ahead and do your die roll, die 8 for the mythic point if you're using one of those, and that'll be a bonus to the roll too.
That's what I was saying though, is that I have both of those, but currently my skill is at 22 for planes and 22 for religion. Without being able to use display of intelligence, I don't think I'm able to make it on raw math.
Yeah.
Because even with the moment of pre-essence, that would take it up to 42.
Yep.
With the plus from given by
Kitty.
the other member.
Kitty gives 6, so that's only 28. Yeah, so unless you've got something that gives you like another 15 or so, yeah, it's going to be nearly impossible for you. You're going to have to roll really, really high.
That's why I was counting on display of intelligence. I was counting on those skills being intelligence, so I could use that in addition to
they are.
pre-essence.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, they
cool.
are.
That's the route I'm going to go with then, for that plus 20 to that.
Okay.
Oh, can I
gonna-
give him Inspire Greatness? That'll give him another +5.
It's only for combat, not skills.
Well, it's kind of combat.
Nope. Sorry, it's kind of not.
All
He's
right.
fighting with himself.
Bishops don't move like knights, and knights don't move like bishops. It's a rule.
Am I good to
Whatever the fuck she wants.
No, she doesn't do a knight move. Ha.
All right, I'm dropping in.
Okie dokie. Let me add that into your queue so you have it. Oh, you do already? There we go. So it's under the black scroll on your tabs.
Okay. And do I just click start or?
Yeah, just click the word skill knowledge DC 60 and it will bring you up a dialog box that you can put your situation modifiers into. It'll automatically add your rank and any buffs you have, but if there's things above and beyond those buffs, you'll definitely want to add those.
Oh yeah. I think that's everything because I already clicked Inspire Confidence from Kitty.
Okay.
I plugged in the 2 plus 20s. Is there anybody assisting?
Yes, Jolie's giving you 3.
Beautiful. All right, that's everything.
Got it. First one down. There you go. Okay. Do you guys want me to just pass by going through this until Runehide gets done?
Can somebody give our crystal to Gojin?
You can hand off the crystal to anybody. It's physical. You can hand it over to anybody you want to. But does it do anything is a question.
Yeah.
So as Gojin gets up there, you ask him, hey, you want to hold my crystal?
A bit like hold my beer. Only
He'll
not
be like,
aggressive.
he'll grab kitties and go, look, I'm rubbing crystals. No. Crystal rubber.
Gee, I feel so honored.
So do you hand it out to Gojin? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I want to test it.
Okay. You grabbing it?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't notice anything. It's just a piece of glass. In fact, if you're looking at it, it's a very cheap piece of glass. Your appraisal says that's worth 1 gold piece.
Yeah, 1 gold
Ouch.
piece. Here you go. You want gold piece for it? I don't have one.
You notice nothing. As he hands it back to you and it touches your skin, Gojin, you notice runes swirl all over his arm and up into his body, and you notice that they sink into his skin. And while he's holding on to it, and when you handed it off, you noticed all of a sudden you were back to swimming again.
Wow.
You could feel the water pushing on you. It didn't do anything to you, Gojin, but when you handed it back to him, he went from treading water to standing on water. And his hair dropped back down like he's just standing on ground. No wind.
So what would this be considered, an artifact or relic?
Unknown. You'd have to look at it more. But looking at it right there, it just looks like a piece of glass. So.
Wow, that's some freaky shit, man. That's
Okay.
what I tell you.
But you told him he appraised it.
Yeah, for 1 gold. That's just, you can give a spot.
And it's not a proper appraisal.
It's not a proper alchemical and arcane investigation either. Okay. Anybody else doing anything? Or do you guys want me to pass through Azek? So I'm only asking because we're getting at 12:30, so we're getting about that time.
I don't have a problem with passing through if you want. Yeah.
Okay. Then what I'll do is, Runehide, you can go ahead and make your checks, and I'll just note those as the rounds.
You want me to do the same?
Yeah, you both can do that. You first, Jolie, before Runehide, though, because that's where you are in the order. Because you'll give him a greater bonus.
Can I use his bonus?
Yeah, he's giving you +1.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the bonuses into it.
No, you got to click. You got to click on the actual thing itself in the recipe under the black tab, the black scroll on your character.
Right. Sorry. Let me try that again.
Yeah, that's fine. Because then it gives you the dialog box to put your stuff in. There we go.
Sorry, I got kicked for some reason.
That's okay. It happens. You felt Jolie helping you, so you'll get his bonus next time, which I believe will be 4. So go ahead and do your roll, Runehide.
Alrighty.
Nice. Okay, Jolie, you can do yours now with a bonus 2. Okay. That gave you yours. You're no longer floating. You can actually walk on water. And you're able to give a +5 to Runehide for his last test, or for his next test, but only this next one.
Yep.
Oh, shit. I forgot to put the bonus in there. That should be 40 higher.
Okay. Go ahead and do a reroll.
Okay.
Make sure to put your bonuses in there.
Yeah.
There we go. Do it again. You're the last one in here. Now you're only at your bonuses. Julie's bonuses don't count no more. So.
Understood.
And it should complete for you. One more roll. There you go. And you got it.
Beautiful.
Okay. And then I imagine you guys go towards the portal out, right?
Absolutely.
I've probably got a couple of...
Empress is gone?
The wind.
I didn't test...
There is an element of me that's interested to see why that beholder guy is following us and not doing actually anything. So if someone wants to go and talk to him, I'll go with him quite happily. Because he just seems to be loitering.
This portal's not working right, so I'm going to move your characters to the new site.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, go ahead and be not done. Go ahead.
I wanted to make a last look around and wait for Gwendolyn. I want to pass last.
Okay.
One behind her.
Okay, you want to be the... Okay. Yeah, she's going to make sure everybody else is going through too. So that's what she'd like to do.
I'm scanning around, like how Gojan saw that whip thing.
Okay. It's a search.
I did perception.
Okay.
I'd also like to do some searching as well.
To be honest,
I'll be right back, guys. I got to take a bio break. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
If you guys are okay with the time expenditure, I'm Dolly and I'd love to talk to the beholder, but if not, that's completely okay.
As I said, I'm quite happy to stay and have a talk to him. I mean, if no one else wants to, then fine. You know, we've got to wait, so I'll just wait and do some searching before we leave. But yeah.
Yeah, personally, I'm kind of curious why he let a dumbass orc stare at his very expensive artifacts for like 3 minutes. It's a little weird to me.
Yeah, it's a bit voyeuristic, isn't it? Really, I think he's a weirdo like that.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I think he stared at us for far longer, but Maybe that's just me that holds it against him.
Personally, I can't talk shit. I got real happy about fancy handwriting. So, who's the weird one, if you really look at it?
No judgment here. No judgment here.
That's fair.
So is that the portal with the flames?
Yes, sir.
And it's not working properly.
Yes, sir.
Maybe we have to try to light a fire in the water to make it work properly.
I'm back. So what is it we would like to do? In the
I
pit.
did my perception check.
Oh, yep, 54. Let me bring that up and see what's there. Ooh, you see what looks like the remnants of a suit of armor. And I will put the X on the map now. Here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
Is it reachable?
Yes.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
that's
do
me.
the same when you're ready.
Okay. I'll just let me skip by a couple turns here real quick for you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. And then I will.
We've got to wait. Is it 3 turns?
And then Jolie,
for
go
everyone
ahead.
to be finished, I think.
Yeah, and go ahead and do your perception check too.
How many turns have we got to wait before everyone's
You only get for
gone through it?
for the search. You only get one. If you're doing a search like everybody else was, which is a little different than just perception, it's actually calling out the search activity. Go for it.
How's it different?
The search activity.
Yeah, it's just letting me know that you're actually scouring the bottom of the floor versus like doing a standard perception check to just look around for any variances. You see? It's kind of like it's kind of like doing a diplomacy check but wanting to gather information. You still got to tell me you're doing to gather information, so you're telling me something you're wanting to do inside of it. That's all. You're just telling me you're to focus the activity. So.
Yeah, I'm focusing on searching the floor and
Okay.
stuff like that properly.
Yeah.
Is that still a perception check?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, you noticed right here. I'll draw another one. Sticking out of the muck right there is it looks like some type of gem encrusted rod or stick.
Okay, I'll pick it up and keep searching properly.
That's all you find. That's all you find.
Oh, we can't do it like every round or something?
Nope,
right, okay.
nope. Once for this entire area. Okay.
Okay.
50 experience points for greed.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Can I have extra spirit points, please?
There you go. There you go. Okay.
Sorry, is the rod?
It is. I will put it in your backpack.
Oh, okay.
Now, Runetide mentioned he wanted to talk to this creature. Are there any more rune pieces floating around we can grab?
Oh, they're shattered all over the places. There's hundreds of them.
Can we use these?
I'm sort of wondering whether that little girl knows what they are, can give us far more information on what all these pieces are, and just generally better information about them. Because I think, I could be wrong, but I think they're the same ones that her dad was throwing around before all hell broke loose in his kitchen. And I'm wondering whether she knows far more about them.
Yeah, but I don't want to use her if she shares something that's cool.
I think they're broken plates 1 through 5 from this beholder. At which point, if we find the right pieces, we might be able to reforge a plate or two. Hopefully. Maybe. Who knows? Which would be fucking incredible because there's not a single plate on there that isn't terrifying.
Okay, I'm going to break you guys out of combat in just a minute so that you guys can just freeform.
Okay.
But we're also getting at 12:30, so I don't know how many people can still stay for a little longer. So I'm respecting of everybody's time too, so just asking.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I put the items in both of you guys' backpacks. I'm going to clean up my drawings now.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem. Otherwise, what are you doing? Let me end combat here and get you guys your experience points. In combat, yep. Got for it, but I've got to select the. You didn't kill him, so you don't get it. You do get it for that. There we go. That's not bad. 89,000 for it. There you guys go.
I do want to ask the Veiled Master some questions, but besides that, I'm good with the area. If we're staying here for a minute, I'll be collecting up pieces.
Okay. Empress did step through the portal.
Oh, she stepped through the portal already?
Yeah, everybody was walking that way, and she just didn't hesitate. She just kind of got up there, and she was gone. That's why the light's down, too, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, I wouldn't be wanting to talk to this guy. I would just...
Well, I'm just saying that character did. So everybody else is hanging 10, though. Nobody else is left.
As long as we can still see Empress and she's not, like, completely isolated.
Well, you can see her on the other side in the barren land. Looks like wind's blowing. She's sitting down. She's really wet. She's wringing out her clothes. Looks like she's wringing out her stuff and looking around. Bright sunlight's on her. So she's breaking out a ration.
The other portal is clear to the east?
Yes, it is right here. I will point everybody to it by bringing your map to it. You just zoomed in on it.
That's west.
Or west, sorry. The east one's the one you came in. Sorry.
Okay. So the west portal's working then?
Yes, the other one doesn't let you back in. It's forcing air in, so it blows you away if you try to get close to it. You can see the bubbles. They just float there. Okay, and I will move you to where you need to go. Gojin's gone too. It may have moved your character to a different screen, but I will move you to the right one. Anybody else? Anybody else approaching the figure to speak to it?
I will.
I'll follow him.
Okay.
I wanted to...
We'll watch from afar.
Probably a good call. So, I gotta ask, why didn't you let me study your plates? We both know that you probably could have rolled all of us with ease.
It does not respond to you.
Huh.
I'll try. We're just wondering, why have you just been staring at us? What are you waiting to happen? And I can speak to any intelligent being, I think it is. Tongue spell with let me.
It doesn't respond.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you again. But I guess we gotta be going to get lunch. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your lifetime. As I start walking off towards the portal.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with the pleasantries. I'm just going to walk off.
Well, I see how you guys are.
He doesn't even answer us. That's very impolite.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I was being very polite. That was my version of pillow talk. Like, we had a very intimate moment sharing knowledge. It was great.
Yeah, I thought about taking a photograph, to be quite honest, but and then you could have a photograph of the moment.
Can I talk to the apparition now that they're done?
No, she's not doing anything else. She's at the portal with you.
No, I wanted to talk to her.
Okay.
Sweetie, can you help me repair any of these wounds? Would you know how to do that?
She shakes her head no.
Do you even know if these can be repaired?
She shakes her head no.
Then let's go and visit another world, shall we?
She nods.
Yeah, Isaac is ready too.
Okay. Isaac. Okay. You all come into this area. Screen should be loading.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up some more plates and then I'll go through.
Okay.
We're in the land of trees and rock.
Yep.
It told me that I have no token visible.
Moving you.
What's up here?
Some of them being really fickle today for some reason. Let me move you right here, see if that does it.
Oh, perfect.
There we go. And as you all come in, the portal closes. Isaac, you see her trying to reach through the portal, but as her hand comes through the other side, you watch it wisp away as smoke, and she pulls her hand back as the portal closes. She's just looking at you. As you watch the darkness of the water flow over and the portal closes.
Wait. What happened? She stayed over there?
Yes. She didn't come through the portal.
But wait, Gwendolyn was last, not her.
She couldn't go through. As you go through, she couldn't go through.
Can I go back?
No, it's one way.
A bit of a question. In with something like a planar shift spell or something, because we know of it, would we be able to get back there?
No.
Okay.
You remember the only way you found this was you actually touched a sphere that opened a portal inside an area after you found a tombstone that was activated by what looked like the spirit of a little girl there too. And it was by a tombstone. Okay. And it was by a tombstone.
Do I feel the connection to her?
No, it's gone. You feel the loss. You feel the sadness. You feel the missing. She misses her dad. You feel that. As you guys step out into this plane, let me describe what you see here. You can feel the wind rushing by you very quickly. The air that's blowing by is probably doing about 5 to 10 miles an hour as it whooshes over this area. You're standing at the edge of a rock cliff that actually looks down over a forest far below. It's thousands of feet below. This is a floating hunk of rock, like somebody tore it out of the side of a mountain. You see this barren wasteland. It looks like it once used to hold things, but bit into the under and sediment and sand. You see hidden underneath it thousands upon thousands of skulls, maybe millions of them that have died here. You don't know what took place, but you see one last eminence of what looks like a standing stone and a creature that's sitting there with its legs crossed. It's actually sitting at the top of the actual little archway of a mine here, and it's looking out over what looks like a portal below it. You see no sphere in this area anywhere, but what you see is what looks like a planar gate. This gate has what looks like a symbol in it that's twisting, trying to kind of open, but on top of it, you see a burning symbol of the Eye of Ra. You see the figure looking at it and contemplating. The figure that's looking over it is easily 12 to 15 feet tall. He's looking down over it and he's wearing what looks like a red robe. His hands are folded into the robe. Your perceptions easily catch the fact he's not wearing a robe. Somebody has stretched his skin to the point it is folded over. It looks like a robe and a hood that's folded over him as well. His flesh has been tore back and stretched to where he now wears his own flesh like it itself is a robe. You can see the blood dripping down over the top of it. As you guys appear, you see him stand up. As he does, you see him touch his chest, and he rips out his own spine and his skull on the edge of it. You see him let it go as it shoots off towards you. As it does, you watch a black kind of cacophony of waves ripple around it as it begins to head your way. You see this thing easily travel several hundred feet like it's nothing. You can feel the planar area around it being rippled as it moves. As it does, it gets right over to you. As you can feel, all of a sudden, it's almost like a reverse repulsion. It's pulling it towards you. As it does, you all feel your minds assaulted because you want to go closer to it. As you see it turn towards the side and begin to move at you. As it does, Jolie, you watch it bring its hands up in what looks like a crane style. As it drops its hand down in an angry monk style, as you watch energy pulse up its arms, as you watch its leg swell with the energy of its own ki power, as you watch its foot kind of grow. At that, you watch it begin to shift its feet, and as it does, you watch the dimensions begin to whirl. At that, I'll let both Runehide and Jolie, who I know have the warrior capabilities and the monk capabilities, soldier capabilities, understand this fucker's going into a whirling dervish dance with a punishing hungry monk kick stance, which means the dimensions are open for him to move through. And at that, thanks everybody for playing.
Thanks
Okay.
Thank you.
I hope everybody had fun.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
one.
Awesome.
Cool.
And I got no plans later tonight, guys. Oh, baby's cute.
Oh, sweet.
Well, I will attempt to load BG3 onto my system when my mom leaves, and then maybe I'll get on with you tonight.
Okay, you guys want to play later around 7 or 8? I don't think I got anything going on. Do we have anything going on? I'll double check with my.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you're
game.
good.
No,
Okay.
I got nothing going on.
Okay. I'll be back in
Bye,
the
guys.
Gloomhaven station, or actually in the BG3. Later, Gators. Had fun.
Later.
Bye, guys.
Yep.
Bye.
All right.
Had to end it. My stuff is kind of a little broken, which I'm bummed at. I have to fix a whole bunch of things.
Such a cute little baby.
Isn't she?
God.
Oh my god, she's so cute. Oh, he's got a little fucking screen. He's as bad as you. He's searching on the internet too and fucking up his connection. Ah.
No, Anthony was like, "Hey, what character do you play in Star Trek Online?" And I'm like, "I don't fucking know."
But when you load those games up, man, they crash some of the other things
Well,
on your
the
system.
thing was like, "Why are you gonna play it?" He's like, "Well, kinda. We've been watching all these Star Treks." And I'm like, "I think I'm human, and I'm pretty sure it was an engineer."
Yep.
My back just really hurts today. That is for you.
I have 1,000 of those. Here, let me break it into a quarter. It'll probably kill your back pain. Here you go. It's my niece. Here, cheers.